and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details. I'm not answering. It's another one of those expiring warranty calls.
Speaking of warranties, would have been nice to have warranty coverage when our furnace broke last month.
You know, Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning contractors offer up to 10 years of protection on a new system.
Huh, and that's peace of mind, knowing we're covered if we need service.
Safeguard your investment with up to 10 years of service protection from Bryant. Exceeding industry standards, one more way Bryant does whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. Go to nopaybryant.com to find a dealer near you.
Bryant.
Whatever it takes.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz? Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Yo, Cuz, how you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Ray rocked the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
Good morning, everybody. Happy. Yes, Tuesday to all across the Delaware Valley. Happy Tuesday. Well, it was a tough one last night. Sixers fought hard, man. I love those bench dudes. Can I tell you that? I do have a soft spot. Listen, they need to get something else done. We know that. You need to get Joel and Tobias past this COVID. I mean, Doc had me worried last night. When he talked about Tobias was bad, he said Joe's pretty banged up. Do me a favor, everyone. Listen, just be careful, all right? I just got done, and I just told you my buddy Marco was in the hospital for a few days this past week because he had COVID and pneumonia, and it was pretty bad. His oxygen level fell below 90, and thank God, right? He went to the hospital. He's in the hospital a few days. Just watch yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Just be careful, because it sounds like Embiid's got a pretty bad case. You don't really hear about when it's bad, like from athletes. Usually it's the bogus Aaron Rodgers. He's fine, but he's whatever. But Joe's pretty banged up. So anyway, as you watch the Sixers, I give them so much credit because they fight. Let's face it. You're missing Tobias and you're missing Joel. All right, Danny Green just comes back. And they fought. That Knicks team's not bad, and they fought that team hard. I got to give it up for Korkmaz. He's balling, man. He's playing good ball. He really is. He's playing good ball. I've been impressed because, listen, like everybody else, you saw him with liability. I kind of felt I was sort of ambivalent about him. He was one of my least likes. My worst like is the Shake. I hate the Shake. I got to tell you. It's sin. I mean, nice dude and all, but I'm not a big Shake man. And Korkmaz, I was like, listen, he's improved his game. Really has. He's impressive. Improved his game. I'm curious to see if he can continue that because he was always sometimes. If the matchup was good, he was a guy that could drain, get hot and have a 18-point game, 16-point game, right? 5 threes type of thing, mix in a couple free throws. And that's what his game was. And he would do it once out of every 3, 4, 5 games, depending on the matchup. But now he's actually giving you consistent play. Maxey, I love the way that kid just plays ball. Curry, again, Yang was a great pickup. And how about Andre? How about 25 rebounds? Holy moly. The dude could always board. But 25 rebounds, my God. So I give it up to the role players of this team fighting hard. And it has me so excited. I'm trying not to get excited because, like everybody else, I had dreams and visions of Jaylen Brown. I did. I had dreams and visions of Jaylen Brown. And people go, careful what you wish for. The Celtics. That mystique's over. All right? If I can somehow get Jaylen Brown, let's go. I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about that one piece. And the problem is we're going to have to wait. And we're going to have to get through the next couple weeks. And without Joel, Rodney, without Joel, and without, Tobias going to be back, and still the whole Simmons thing, you're going to have to get through the next few weeks. But I'm ready for them to start getting nuts. Then, also today's Hoop Heaven today. Welcome to basketball heaven, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know why? Yes, Judas. Yes. Yes. It's college basketball. The Cats take on Mount St. Mary's today. Wow. Love some hoop. Did you see the doubleheader tonight? Kansas, Michigan State, Kentucky, Duke. Oh, Duke, Kentucky, 9:30 tonight. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Good basketball heaven. So I want to get into that today. But I got a real issue because, and I want to get your opinion on this. It's twofold. I'll start with the NFL stuff. And last night, if you watched the game last night, I don't understand why the league gets in its own way. And I keep going back to it has to be Roger Goodell and how poorly he takes an idiot-proof job and handles himself. I mean, it's unreal that with money, people throwing money at the sport because people love the sport, why do you continue to tinker with it? Like, this whole taunting thing, this arbitrary taunting rule was on display last night, and it was a travesty. It really was. And you know what? It'll be sports talk fodder all across the country. People will be screaming about, Tony Correnti threw that flag, and they'll be right to do it. It'll go away. And that's a problem. Because, first of all, I mean, is taunting really that bad? Like, are we really there's degrees, right? I don't think you needed a separate taunting penalty. You could have just did unsportsmanlike. I thought that's what unsportsmanlike was. Like, if you're in some guy's face and you're pointing in his face mask, right? Point at him to throw a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct. All right, that makes sense. But this whole nonsense about taunting is the worst. It's let's give more power to the officials. Are you kidding me? Why would you possibly do that? It cost the Bears. First of all, the officiating stinks. All right? It always stunk. Thank God for replay, or the whole league would be a sham. But even worse last night. What you saw last night was a joke of the highest. First of all, they screwed Justin Fields and the Bears all night long. He was getting hit late, no flags. In this era where you touch a quarterback with a fingernail, you're catching 15? Horrible. Just absolutely horrible. They make the play of the game. In case you missed it, the Bears they're losing their best players on defense, right? Kid who was cut by the Steelers sacks Ben. And it should be an icebreaker. That should be the game. And they throw a taunting flag. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Because you know what he did? Because he got cut by the Steelers, he walked toward their bench and did a dance. And by the way, the referee, Tony Correnti, he hip-checked him on the way over there, too, as he was throwing the flag. What? Just horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. And I don't understand what this league does. They get in their own way. It's amazing how these leagues, like Major League Baseball, they get in their own way. It's amazing. The only league that's run correctly is the NBA. Well, let's face it. Half the regular season, guys are out, guys miss. It's not a great product, right? Except for like guys like us who just love the sport. But somehow the NBA is bigger than ever. You get the NFL, which is the most popular sport in the country, and it can't get out of its own way. Stop. And then you have Major League Baseball that should be so much bigger than what it is because people do like it. Listen, I'm around youth baseball all in this area. People love baseball. But because MLB doesn't know how to run a league, it screws it up. I do. Bob said he wants me in charge of scheduling playoffs and all. I want to take that job. I want that job because I want sanity back. I need sanity. Good morning, Judas.
What's up, man? How are you?
Good.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Tough night last night. Sucks. I'm proud of the Sixers players for stepping up the way that
How
they did.
How about the Drummond?
Oh, dude, he's a freak. It's incredible. But it could suck until Tobias and Embiid are back. And like last night, the joy that you got was the fight out of the Sixers. Like you knew the spot. It was a tough spot.
Listen, you know they were going to lose.
But now it might continue, which sucks.
Yeah. I mean, you got Milwaukee tonight.
Yeah. Because you're 8-2 to start. Everything's going well. You were missing Tobias, but you still had Embiid, and now all these guys are out. That 8-2 record could vanish pretty quickly. Now
it's actually a shame, too, because, it's not to their fault.
Right, exactly. Like they were red hot coming out the gate, and whatever. That game was tough, having to watch that happen. They make the comeback, and then, they only had a couple bodies. It was weird, and I saw people tweeting about this, and I was texting one of my buddies, Joey, last night. The way that the Knicks were celebrating yesterday, that win, as if Embiid and Harris were all out there.
Yeah, they got a little much.
Like, Julius Randle falls to the ground and starts doing push-ups and then jumps up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, dude.
Yeah, you're online here, Julius.
The starting lineup included, 4 bench players.
Come on, Jules.
What do you
I agree.
Settle down there, guy.
I agree with you.
So there's that. The NFL, you're right. The penalties are just
Dude, did you watch the game?
Yeah. It's just gross.
I mean, seriously. First of all, let's you and I, we like everybody else. We're not different or special. We love the sport, right? I love these games. Like I watch these games. I never miss. I missed one Sunday night. It was 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
And that was it.
For the first time in probably
years.
Your life.
Yeah, I mean years. And it was only because I forget what happened. We were
Halloween.
It was Halloween. That was right. But I mean, good game last night. I actually thought I said like the Bears yesterday, whatever on one of our reads, but whatever. It didn't look like the Steelers were going to roll early. They were up big early, and then it came back. Whatever. It was an entertaining game. Defense. I like watching Heinz Field. Right. I enjoy that. I like the Heinz Field thing.
Before the game, they had like all the festivities of like the old school Bears, the old school Steelers. I was eating that up, dude. Like they were showing highlights of Walter Payton.
Yeah,
I was eating
like
that
2
up.
iconic franchises.
Terry Bradshaw highlights. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah,
man.
like I love that stuff. Like I'm in on that. Like to me, that's still football. Like what I saw last night. I mean, with these officials having this much power, it's ridiculous. It really is bad. I mean, how could you throw a flag on that kid?
I don't know.
First of all, the taunting thing. What is that? Can you explain? What's the difference between unsportsmanlike conduct and taunting?
Dude, I don't know. I'm guessing it's in the direction of a player, and it all started last year when the linebacker for the Buccaneers, White. I forget what his first name is. Devin White.
Yeah.
He did the 2 fingers to Tyreek Hill. Because remember, that's what Tyreek Hill does as he scores a touchdown. Yeah. And I remember that being the photo that they used as, this is the explanation. This is you can't do this. You can't put the peace sign in the face of another player.
Yeah, and you know what?
Really?
Again, why?
Good for him. It was the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
It was the Super Bowl.
Exactly. And
he was fired up, made a big play.
And this is what I hate. Over litigation. Okay? I hate over litigation in all aspects of life. I hate it in work. I hate it in life, in politics.
Oh, yeah.
I hate over litigation. Stay the bleep out of my life with your rules and your red tape, your nonsense, because they're nonsensical. They're left up. The world's freaking gray, and you're trying to over-litigate a gray world. It doesn't work, all right? All you do is create division, anarchy, all right? That's all you wind up doing when you over-litigate. Terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. What's wrong with let me ask you a question. Seriously. Maybe I'm a Neanderthal. What's wrong with taunting?
I don't know.
Larry Bird made a career out of it.
Yeah, dude. Reggie Miller,
Michael Jordan.
I don't know. And the big moment that hurt the Eagles earlier this year. Not that they were going to beat the Bucks, but remember they were it was a one possession game, and Jannard Avery makes the tackle on Leonard Fournette, and all he did was stand over top of him and he didn't even flex. He didn't go full on flex. He just probably grunted at him, and Fournette got up and bumped into him. And 15 yards. And again, I didn't think that the Bucs were going to be stopped because they weren't stopped all day, but all of a sudden it's an automatic first down. Eagles are out of timeouts, game over. And it's just dude, you technically changed the way the game was going with that.
Oh, you do that all the time.
Stupid 15-yard penalty.
All the time.
There was a play earlier this year where a guy made a fourth down stop, but because he taunted, it was 15 yards and the offense got the ball back. And I'm like, what? Yeah. You're changing the way games are being played.
Exactly. This is the problem. Listen, the quarterback thing, I understand.
To an extent.
Right. And I agree with you. But I pretty much get it, okay? You have a rule in place, unsportsmanlike conduct. God forbid somebody spits on somebody else.
Right.
Flag. Right? I'm all with. But if some dude's just doing a naked victory dance, are you kidding me?
Right.
Who cares? We do that in driveway basketball, right? We do that in corner street street corner football. I don't know. Didn't you? I don't care if you're playing cards or you're playing Madden.
You get pumped up,
right? How many times you play Madden with your friends and you go and you shake your fist in his face? Hey, dude, I mean seriously, that's called competition.
Yes,
that's gamesmanship. You were taught to not lose your cool. Because somebody's going to try to get you out of your cool, and they're going to lose your cool. That was a part of the sport. What are we doing? Stop with the nicey.
Somebody got a first down. Dude, somebody got a first down on Sunday. I forget which team, but it was another one of these videos that were really? This is taunting. The guy got a first down. He pointed forward.
I saw it.
But because it was in the direction of a player, even though he wasn't doing it to the player.
I know, I saw it.
Because how many times in your life you've been watching football? I don't know. How many years now?
Exactly.
How many times have you seen somebody go first down? And now all of a sudden that's a sin?
Yeah. See, I don't understand the aim of it. Listen, I'm not arguing against civility. All right? I'm not. And I like nicety. Right? I love when people are happy and we connect and all. But listen, there's nothing wrong when you're on the field of play or the court or the ice, and, you're going at it. I mean, that's part of competition. That's part of being competitive.
Especially, let's face it, it's not like football's a soft sport.
I mean, I just don't understand. Dude, let's play nicey. I mean, really, come on, dude. Give me a break. Play football. After the game, go hook up and have an IPA. All right? Seriously. I'll never forget Frank the Animal telling me stories, hockey fight stories. And, it was all part of the show, right? That minor league hockey was built on fights. And so the goons, all the goons were really buddies. And I never forget, he was telling me the story about this one goon. And they were playing 3 games over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they fought 3 times Friday night. The 2 of them go have a beer together. Literally, they're all banged up, and they go have a beer together, right? And they're talking. Saturday, because you only fight a maximum of 3 times. Saturday, they fought 3 more times.
Yes.
Right? Saturday night, they go out, get beers. So Frank goes, listen, it was that night the two of us are all banged up.
Yeah, at that point.
My hand's swollen. There we go. Who's got marks? The whole thing. And the dude says to him, well, Frankie, I don't think I can go tomorrow, man. Like, he goes, well, let's go once and we'll get kicked out. But here are these two dudes who are beating the snot out of each other, and now they're drinking beers. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, now you
on a much lesser.
Now you spin the football on the field and it's 15 yards.
It's stupid. We got to talk about a lot of stuff today. Agenda, because this numbers, the analytics is all about agenda now.
Yes.
At least when it comes out on social media. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. So I want to talk about that with you guys. We got everything. Jaylen Brown on the docket. Birds, as you know. I want to talk about the league itself and your own enjoyment with it. We'll get into the analytics piece of it. And a little Christmas. That's all straight ahead. Cuz Radio with the Tunis. We're just getting started on a Tuesday. All right, let's talk about Royal Billiard. Yeah, man. Love me some Royal Billiard because, listen, is your game room ready for some football? Don't you want? I know I aspire. Pretty soon I'm going to get it. I'm going to call Audra at Royal Billiard and want to build that whole place to watch TV, watch the game. And then you can have the pool table, right? You have poker tables. They got shuffleboard, skee ball, foosball, darts. Come on, pop a shot. You can't beat it. They got all kinds of fun. Royal Billiard offers custom and pre-made, bars. Bars, Tunis. And a huge selection of bar and kitchen stools. You're thinking about the holidays, perfect time, man. Get it all dressed up. Call Audra. She's got a great team. They're the best in the industry. They will deliver wherever you want them to go, okay? Visit the Royal Billiard Showroom in Hatfield, PA, or check them out online, royalbilliard.com. Royal Billiard and Recreation, the Delaware Valley's ultimate game room store since 1982.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Tough one for the Sixers. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Temple Basketball. Don't miss the Temple Basketball home opener against Maryland Eastern Shore this Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Liacouras Center. It's $1 Dog Night at the game. Visit alstix.com. Sixers hosted the New York Knicks yesterday. They fall 103-96. Team is dealing with a bunch of COVID-19 issues. Joel Embiid tested positive, according to Adrian Wojnarowski yesterday. And Doc Rivers, before the game, talked about how Embiid is hitting him pretty hard. Tobias Harris was hit hard as well. He is still out and in health and safety protocols, as well as Matisse Thybulle and Isaiah Joe. Your starting lineup for the Sixers included Furkan Korkmaz, Danny Green, Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and Tyrese Maxey. Two of those players had to play at least 40 minutes. Andre Drummond did give you 25 rebounds, but not enough for the Sixers to win. Julius Randle, big night for the Knicks. He finished with 31 points and 12 rebounds. They're back at it tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. This update is also brought to you by the NJM Insurance Group, committed to being upfront with their customers. NJM, no jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Get a quote today at NJM.com. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Well, the summer heat, that means it's time to crank up the AC again. And to keep your home cooling more efficient and to help you save on high energy bills, I suggest you go to Guida and finally replace those old drafty, inefficient windows and doors with my good friends at Guida Door and Window, because right now, Guida is offering their best discounts of the year. Their big 40% off summer sales event on expertly installed windows and doors. You'll get 40% off each window you buy. That's right, 40% off all high-performance, energy-efficient, triple-pane windows. And also, you'll get 40% off any door, including insulated entry doors, patio doors, garage doors, and storm doors. Plus, get your project started today. No money down. Paid off interest-free for up to 18 full months. All prior sales excluded. Minimum purchase required. Don't let these big discounts pass you by. Go Guide it today. Take advantage of these limited-time savings by calling to schedule a free in-home estimate. The number, 1-877-GO-GUIDA, or check them out online at GoGuida.com. That's go, GUIDA.com.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life. Like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $29.99 a month for 24 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 2 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. Just imagine. Faster downloads, more streaming. The possibilities are endless. Not to mention, you'll save hundreds over Verizon. Oh yeah, and for a limited time, ask how to get $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 11/21/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Pro Internet 200 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 400 megabits per second to Verizon Fios 400 megabits per second, each with 1 unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Our warehouses are team settings. Everyone truly has each other's backs. Together, we're serving customers and playing an important part in the economy and communities. Together, we're building great careers and lives. Just ask the many UPS executives who started right here in our warehouses. UPS is hiring warehouse workers near you, starting at up to $24 per hour after bonuses. Shift your team, shift your pay, shift your life. Apply at upsjobs.com/shift. Make the shift. Make a difference.
TriTech Waterproofing Solutions, the leader in basement waterproofing, is looking for qualified professionals to join our close-knit team. If you have a strong sales background, we want to talk to you. Our sales professionals enjoy excellent and competitive compensation and weekly paychecks. Best part is absolutely no cold calling. We'll give you the training and knowledge to be successful. So call today. The number is 1-888-537-9832. That's 1-888-537-9832. TriTech Waterproofing Solutions, corporate headquarters located in Montgomery County, PA.
Hey, Pennsylvania. With Unibet Sportsbook's Level Up Parlay Booster, you can get unlimited parlay boosts of up to 50%. Sign up today to get $500 risk-free. Build a parlay no one else in Pennsylvania could have thought of. Download the app or visit pa.unibet.com. Unibet Sportsbook. Crazy about the odds. Must be 21 or over to play and physically located in Pennsylvania. Restrictions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hurt on the job? You need someone who will fight for you, stand up to the insurance companies, and knows the laws in Pennsylvania. Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers, wrote the book on workers' compensation in Pennsylvania, and they will fight for you. Visit PAWorkInjury.com now. When you're hurt at work, turn to a team you can trust. With offices in Center City, Bristol, Malvern, Allentown, Reading, Sunbury, and Harrisburg. We are ready to get you the justice you deserve. Call or click today. Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers.
From city streets to back roads. From road warrior to carpooler. There are some things you can always count on. Like the reliability, durability, and power of DieHard, America's most trusted auto battery. No matter where your journey takes you, count on DieHard to get you started on the road ahead. Available at your local Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest stores.
It's not the first sounds of jingle bells that mark the official start of the holidays. It's not even the first signs of snow. The holidays start when you say they do. And that's why our Black Friday savings last for 30 days. So shop early or wait until 5 minutes before the party. Whether you're a holiday planner or a procrastinator, we've got 30 days of savings for you. Make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
The Hess truck's back. It's a cargo plane and jet flying through the sky. This year, the Hess truck's here.
The cargo plane has lights and a cargo bay. The jet has button and motion-activated sounds. Free shipping and Energizer batteries included. Only at HessToyTruck.com.
Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and mayo. A meal best served cold. The Pilgrim is back. Go to PrimoHoagies.com for your nearest location. It's not just a hoagie. It's a Primo.
Hey, it's Rich Gannon. As a former league MVP, I go with the best, the home team. It's football season, and make sure you bet with the best. The Parx Casino Sportsbook app, based right here in the Delaware Valley. New customers sign up right now and get your first bet risk-free up to $500. Download the app or click parxcasino.com/PA. Use promo code TOUCHDOWN. Your risk-free bet refunded Insight Credit. Website has all the details.
Must be 21 and in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What a night.
It's exciting, it's fun, it's action-packed. It's Parks Casino and the Philadelphia 76ers together, bringing you what you love most, winning. Parks Casino is the proud official local casino partner of the 76ers. Need a great place to watch the games? Come to Parks and enjoy game day in our Liberty Bell Gastropub or awesome beer garden. With over 3,200 slot machines, live tables, bars, dining, and the best live entertainment, Parks Casino is the place to be. It's time to visit Parks Casino. Must be 21 or older.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. All right, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. All right, one of the other things, there's a lot we're going to get to today, and part of it during this whole conversation. One of the things that I got to discuss, and I'm really interested in your feedback, along with all this stuff, all these issues, the NFL and the whole thing. There is a lot, and I listened to this morning, and Johnny and Jamie were going at it over a stat. It was some sort of stat that they put up. It was a graphic that they put up during the broadcast, I guess, which I don't even pay attention. Like to me, all those graphics and stats and numbers, I'm blind to because I don't believe in them. You call me Kyrie Irving. I don't believe in them. I think you can manipulate numbers. I don't think numbers tell the story. I think you actually have to watch the game intently. And even that, you got to watch the tape and that's the greatest way to come up with an answer. The numbers thing, I just don't believe in. So there was the John brought up this, the less possessions, the better for against quarterbacks like Mahomes or Herbert. And I go, yeah, well, that's kind of common sense, right? Because the fewer times that Mahomes and Herbert have the ball, the fewer times they can score, right? So I get it. So if that means your offense, and this is what's good with Nick Sirianni, is that his offense is being able to run the ball. Like, that's why we talked about running the ball, because that's going to chew up clock. So that will help limit possessions and shorten the game. Listen, shortening the game has always been a tactic when you're playing against really strong aerial teams. However, that has nothing to do with the Eagles' defense. The Eagles' defense is horrific, okay? And so Jonathan Gannon gets no points because he's making the other team eat up clock. That's absurd. That's why that graphic is trash and means nothing. The graphic is meant to say, look, see, the Eagles' defense is doing a good job. Come on. Are you? If you're not watching and paying attention, what do you mean? The Eagles' defense is bad, okay? The only thing worse than the personnel is the coaching, because he does not come out of anything. He does not pressure. He does not switch it up. His 30% blitz rate were A-gap blitzes or cornerback blitz off the edge. That's it. And that was the most he's done. It's pathetic. He's a bad coach. I don't care who's carrying water for him. I don't care. Listen, I got no agenda. I think the guy's a nice guy. I hope he does well. But right now, his scheme sucks. All right? He's passive. He's benign. And that doesn't work. And if you actually watch the games, forget quantifying anything through numbers. If you watch the games, you see that Brady had his way all day long. Derek Carr had his way all game long. Remember, no Darren Waller for Carr. Carr loses Jacobs in the first half. Brady was without who was it? He was without Godwin. I mean, and these guys didn't even break a sweat. Herbert all day long.
And it wasn't just a Keenan Allen. It was like the third string tight ends.
Parham.
Yeah. By the way, Parham's a big dude.
He's 6'8", and he runs like a basketball player. I still even understand why he's not better than what he is.
When he scored that touchdown, Jamie and I were watching it here because we're getting ready for post game. The second, he caught that ball, I said, "This is a touchdown."
Yeah,
because you see like 6 foot Darius Slay trying to wrap this dude up.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
I mean, what are we doing here? Like you're trying to hold water. So you got these people that have agendas, and their agenda is either let me hold water for the team, hold water for the coach, or I hate them, so let me go after them. I mean, quite frankly, I have nothing personal against Jonathan Gannon. I hope he turns it around. But right now, he's terrible. Right now, this defense is terrible. You can't force a turnover. You can barely force an incompletion. I mean, what are we doing? So the merits, and I just bring it up because I think it's pervasive throughout sport.
Yes.
And it's all about social media, and it's all about agenda. Like, let's be real. I don't know how many times I could say that I adore Jalen Hurts. I do. I mean, I like the kid a lot, and I really wish that he could play, but he can't. And so you got certain reporters, well, look at these numbers. Well, look at these numbers. Watch the game.
Yeah.
He can't. You're not going to win with the kid. You can't win with him. He can't sit in the pocket and dart down the field. That case closed. Look at him. You don't need numbers to tell you anything, especially in football. Football is the biggest thing. It's why it drives me insane, and it's all about agenda. That's it. When it's used on social media. Listen, this isn't the analytics department of the Eagles that I'm railing on today. This is about agenda. And I can't even look at, half the time, I can't even look at social media and follow half these guys that cover the team because they all, who got this agenda, who's got that agenda. I mean, my God.
I'll give you a perfect example.
Give me a break. Like, dude, how could you watch the game and tell me Jalen Hurts can play? Seriously. Again, I like the kid too, and I wish he could play. But you know what? It's pretty evident that he's a backup at best.
I'll give you an example that I'm doing this on my own. I'm not reading this off of anybody's tweets or anything. I just want to make a point of how you can manipulate numbers to make it look like somebody's better than what he actually is, right? And do you know that Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter this season has 5 touchdowns passing to 0 interceptions? His quarterback rate, Ant, is 107.2. And oh, by the way, he also has 3 rushing touchdowns, 12 first downs he's rushed for in the fourth quarter. This guy doesn't give up. He doesn't quit. He's clutch. But then I can also remind you that they're always down 2 scores in the fourth quarter, and defenses sag off and play soft.
I mean...
But I guarantee you there's probably somebody on Twitter that has posted these fourth quarter numbers.
But again, this is what my point is that what's your agenda? I can't even... Why are we even arguing about stuff like this? You want to talk about nonsense. I mean, why even argue? Everybody can see it. You don't need to be John Madden to see that Jalen's in over his head, that he doesn't have the arm talent to be a starting quarterback and win in this league. I mean, unfortunately, that's life.
Yep.
Right? Maybe the kid can work his way into a backup and spot start and win some couple games here and there. But if you guys, if you think that the Eagles aren't going to go after a quarterback in the offseason, you're crazy. And I just don't understand why the argument. Why are you trying to tell me that the Eagles' defense isn't as bad as we think it is? Why? I can see it.
Right.
I don't need any numbers to back up anything. I don't need stats to do anything. I could see how bad this defense is. My eyes do not lie.
Right. But, and again, numbers.
What's the big deal? Like, I don't understand. Like,
I could come right back with numbers against the Eagles defense. That how Justin Herbert was 16 for 16 against zone coverage this past weekend against the Eagles. I can fire right back at it and go, all right, well.
Again, I've always said it. You can make numbers sing and dance.
Yes.
Okay? You can do it. You can do whatever you want. You manipulate. I've said it for years and years and years and years, which is why I don't even bother. I don't look at this graphic or stats or this one. You know, I like Hembo. I think Hembo's fun and the whole thing. But I don't buy what he's selling.
Yeah, I didn't need to hear. If they win, they have a 21% chance of making the playoffs.
And I like him. I think he's terrific. And some of them are like the numbers that he gives you are more entertaining. Like, oh, okay, that's cute. That's cool. It's like Jason Stark. I loved with Jason with baseball, the oddities. Like, that's cool. And that's why I like Hembo. But, I mean, that's not telling the story. That's not a statement.
Mm-hmm.
And what I don't understand is who are these people with the agenda and why? Like, why would you have to hold water for Jonathan Gannon? If I'm Jonathan Gannon, I go, please, don't try to back me up. I know I'm doing a bad job.
Actually, he thinks he's doing a good job.
Well, I don't know that.
2 weeks ago, he was like, well, we didn't give up any big plays downfield.
Yeah, I heard that.
He speaks today around 12 o'clock or 12:30.
But what? Like, we all can see that it's a 7-on-7 drill against the Eagles defense. Look at where their defensive backs are lined up. I mean, you can see it. You can see the lack of turnovers.
Yep.
I mean, you can see it. You can see the lack of resistance that the Eagles defense puts up. So, why argue? Like, who are you trying to? Who are you trying to sway, and for what reason? Like, for what reason are you telling me that Jalen Hurts is the future of the quarterback of this team? Because I don't even think the Eagles believe that.
Well, I think likability is a big part of it.
Yeah, I like that too. I like him too.
And I think a lot of people want to give him more of a shot. It's only like remember like 5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Somebody said this is only his 8th start. And I remember saying, the caller said it, and then I asked you, I was like, when's that going to come to an end where we go, it's only his what start? Because I heard it again post-game Sunday night. Andrew, relax, dude. It's only his 13th start.
Yeah.
I go, well,
I don't know why. First of all,
how much longer are we going to do this?
Listen, I like the kid too. I do. But guess what? I want to win. All right? He's not going to help you win. You're not. I mean, unfortunately, you can't win playing that way.
Right.
Notice that Sirianni, who does not want to run the ball with that kind of proclivity, notice what he's doing. The last 2 games, he's run the ball, 80 times? Why? He's sheltering the quarterback.
Well, part of it was the lines. Part of it was the Chargers' worst rushing defense in the NFL.
He also knows.
So that's the game plan.
He also knows. But listen, he's got, let's face it, he doesn't have, I don't know, Najee Harris. He's got Jordan Howard and Boston Scott. Okay? You want to talk about pikers. You don't have Najee Harris run the ball. Where you go, that dude's got to get 22 carries a game. I just don't understand what people. I go back to why. What's the agenda? Like, we're all. This infighting over nonsense has to stop. Because we all have the same goal. The common goal is we all want them to win.
Yeah.
So if we all want them to win, we kind of can see with our eyes, if we pay attention and actually watch the game, what's working and what doesn't work.
Right? Well, and you've talked about it in the past, the fantasy aspect of things. That is a big part of it. Like, Jalen Hurts could go 11 of 17, but if he scores 2 rushing touchdowns, that's, he got me 20 points this week. He had a good week.
Okay, well, that's great that he's on your fantasy team. It's great, but your fantasy team isn't the Eagles.
Right.
So
that's what it is for a lot of people.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Oh, I do.
You believe that they let their own fantasy interests skew their beliefs
Sometimes,
over the...
yeah.
I don't think so.
Sometimes.
Big picture? I'm not talking about week here, week there. I'm talking about big picture.
Well, they'll go, wow, look, he was one of the top-ranked fantasy football players in the league.
Maybe
I remember...
I don't believe people are that dumb.
What was his name? Jamie brought it up before the season started, one of these fantasy football guys. And he said, Jalen Hurts will be a top 10 fantasy football quarterback. And people got excited about it. As if like that meant something.
This is a great... I just get an alert, right? Eagles, which is why I looked. Philly offense more dynamic. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Quarterback Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are proving more dangerous with new run-heavy offensive identity. Tim McManus. Really? Okay. Yeah, I know teams are just fear them. Like that's absurd.
Two-headed monster, man. Jordan Howard, Boston Scott. Look out.
More offensive danger. Dangerous. What?
Now, I'll say this. Definitely better than what it was.
Okay.
But I'm not going to go with the D word there.
I mean, yeah, I will go with the D word, but not dangerous. Get the hell out of here. That's absurd. That is absurd.
Beautiful, Dick.
That's absurd. You take a sample size with the Lions, and then you take the Sunday. Are you kidding me? And now all of a sudden they're dangerous? All right. Let's see how dangerous they are against the Broncos Sunday. In another D word, Denver. I mean,
I'll see you there, buddy.
You and I, baby. Listen, I want them to win too, but you can't make them win when you're resistant to change, because it won't work. I mean, look at their record. Look at how they're not in games
until the fourth quarter when they scored 2 touchdowns because defense has stopped, which is when I give you those numbers. Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter has been very good this year.
And you know what? I'll put my trash can on Thursday night, right? So Friday morning, the Eagles offense can come pick it up. Okay? I mean, listen, this is what, again, we need to do better and correctly identify what the issues are. Now, again, we don't have any control, and believe me, I get it, drafts, the whole thing. But I'm just talking about if we're having conversations, I don't understand. And the media thing, I don't get half these dudes that carry water for nonsense. Like, you guys presumably know football. Like, I'm not saying you got to be Bill Walsh, but come on, I'm not Bill Walsh. We all can see what works, what doesn't work. All right, that's that. So, can you follow along? What do we have? We got the over-litigation of the league.
Yeah, and I have some tweets that I want to read for you coming up.
All right, good. We have the whole agenda thing, which really bothers me, the agenda thing. That thing, and then we have the Sixers, plucky Sixers. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. And did you see the fight that's going to happen? Did you see it?
I can't wait for this card, man.
This could be one of the greatest cards in the history of sports fights. And in fact, I want to do matchup. You remember we used to do the celebrity kill, the celebrity death match?
Oh, the claymation stuff?
The best,
I loved that show.
They
brought it back a few years ago, but it just didn't hit as hard.
I know, but it was so much fun. And I like the celebrity death match. And we used to do it as a topic every once in a while. Doing Friday 5.
Yeah.
So you got on one side the Joker family.
Yes.
And on the other side, the Mars twins. Oh, that's a monster movie. Waiting to happen. Jokic and the Jokic brothers versus the Mars twins. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, there's
the Jokic brothers are nasty, dude.
Yes, they are.
They're scary dudes.
And it's turned into Twitter. So Marcus Morris. So Mark Keefe was the one who got pushed down by Nikola Jokic last night after he took a cheap shot at Mars, or at Jokic first, but whatever. Marcus Morris tweets out, waited till bro turned his back, shaking my head, noted. And he has the hand with the pen, which he's right. I mean, Jokic waited till Markieff turned around to shove him, which is a weak move too. But the Jokic brothers have checked in on Twitter. They literally joined to put this tweet out, and they didn't have a Twitter account until then. You should leave this the way it is instead of publicly threatening our brother. Your brother made a dirty play first. If you want to make a step further, be sure we will be waiting for you. Signed, Jokic brothers.
Oh, that's scary. I'm not messing with the Jokic brothers. Good luck. Oh, you know those dudes. They don't mess around, the Jokic brothers.
What's the line on that fight? We got to come up with it. Because the Morris twins are no joke either.
Dude, I love the Morris twins.
Philly tough, man.
Philly strong, baby.
Big time.
But, the Jokic brothers are. See, the Jokic brothers are deep.
Well, they look like two guys in a movie where they need the bad dudes.
Yes.
They're the security guards.
They're in Taken. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. We are all Marco. They're all tatted up.
Yeah.
Looking like they walked out of a Bulgarian prison. Don't mess with the Jokic brothers.
They're still cut, even though they ate enough porridge for years.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I love the Morris twins. The Jokic brothers are the favorite in that fight. I could get scary. All right, we open up the phone lines. Coming up next, 610-632-0975. Cuz Radio Tunis here on a Tuesday. Let's talk about Parks Casino, Street Road, Ben Salem. Oh, we love it. Tonight, in fact, another game. It's Sixers-Bucks. Same game parlays. Let me go. Same game parlays. Perfect for you. Or, yes, college basketball. Listen, my fellow hoop heads, college basketball begins today. In fact, Villanova against Mount St. Mary's to start off. They're really good. Number 4, Cats. All right? It's going to be awesome. A lot of games today. Doubleheader tonight. Kansas, Michigan State, and Duke, Kentucky. Awesome. Better than Parks. All right? Watch the game. Get to know your college ball. In fact, take a listen to all the stuff they have at Parks. Follow them on Twitter at Parks Sportsbook for all you need. Telling you, you can't beat it. Parks Sportsbook. Download it. Use the promo code Fanatic. You'll get a risk-free bet up to $500. You got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Tough night for the Sixers. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. You may not always need a new water heater, but when you do, choose Bradford White. Sixers hosted the Knicks yesterday. And, of course, they're dealing with a lot of COVID issues. Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, and Isaiah Joe all out. Danny Green did return from his hamstring injury, but, of course, team with very little players available. Furkan Korkmaz, Danny Green, Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, Tyrese Maxey. That was your starting 5, 2 of which had to play at least 40 minutes. Andre Drummond gave you 25 rebounds, but it was not enough as they lost to the Knicks 103-96. Knicks improved to 7-4 in the season. Sixers fall to 8-3. This update is also brought to you by Safe Auto Insurance. Safe Auto offers Pennsylvania state minimum car insurance for less than 70 cents a day. Visit safeauto.com or call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Play it safe. Safe Auto. Keep it locked here in the Fanatic for all of the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's John Kincaid here for Window Nation. You and I both know all good things come to an end. And so is the case with Window Nation's best offer ever. You can still get 2 windows free with every 2 purchased, plus no down payment, no monthly payment, and no interest payments for 2 years. Hurry, this stellar deal ends this month. So call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or do your window shopping online at windownation.com. It's your last chance to save with this incredible deal. With cold weather here, natural gas prices are the highest they've been in years. Wasting energy with old, inefficient windows is going to cost you a fortune. Window Nation can help. With their first-class expert installers, they're going to improve and enhance your home with your choice of custom, high-quality windows. Using superior products, it's an investment that pays off for you and your family. Don't get left out in the cold. This deal ends soon. Buy 2, get 2 free. Make no payments for 24 months. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com. Act now before this offer ends. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
This month, Wawa Free Coffee Tuesdays are all about you. That's right, you. Wawa wants to thank you for being you with any size hot or handcrafted iced coffee. All you have to do is sign up for Wawa Rewards. And with a free Wawa coffee in hand on Tuesdays, you can continue to be the most awesome version of you can be. Free Coffee Tuesdays for rewards members. Good morning start at Wawa. It's time for Smooth Morning Hacks with Marvin.
To save time in the morning, brush your teeth in the shower.
Or you could just wake up to your favorites at Wawa. From fresh coffee to delicious baked goods to savory sizzlies, Wawa has the things to ensure your morning goes smoothly. And right now, you can get any Sizzly breakfast sandwich or Sizzly burrito, now just $2 for $4. Good morning start at Wawa.
BetRivers Sportsbook wants you to be in control of your football bets. That's why players love the same-game parlays at BetRivers. Same-game parlays let you mix and match player props and game bets and gives a payout boost to the winning combinations you want to root for. Combine two bets or combine many. You pick your confidence level and then watch the game unfold. Bet on same-game parlays at BetRivers.com or download the BetRivers app. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Chloe here with Cross Country Mortgage. Against all odds, CCM has just closed the Garcia's dream home in 21 days. I was able to speak with their top loan officer before they went into the locker room, and he said it was a matter of dedication. Ultimately, they leaned on their experience as a team. They've been here before. They've done all types of loans. Simply put, CCM loan officers know how to close as a team for your dream home. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done. Back to you in the studio. Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing opportunity.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
By now, you've heard all of our ads. America's largest injury law firm. But what does that really mean for our clients? For you, it means that when you hire us, you don't just get a lawyer, you get a legal army, almost 800 lawyers alone. Your case is a big deal to us. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
From city streets to back roads. From road warrior to carpooler. There are some things you can always count on. Like the reliability, durability, and power of Die Hard, America's most trusted auto battery. No matter where your journey takes you, count on Die Hard to get you started on the road ahead. Available at your local Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest stores.
With 24/7 customer service and guaranteed repairs, your Progressive policy works the way it's supposed to. Unlike this stressful meditation guide.
Take a deep breath. Focus on all the things you have to do. Did someone make the vet appointment yet? You don't know? That feels like something you should know.
Switch to Progressive today.
You are a mess.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Repairs through Progressive Network Shops guaranteed for as long as you own or lease your car.
Every drive starts somewhere. For First Trust Bank, our drive started in Philadelphia and continues to this day. As Philly's hometown bank for more than 85 years, we know this city's people. We understand their passions, and we work our tails off to help them reach their goals every day. Because Philadelphia dreams deserve a Philadelphia bank. First Trust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Member FDIC.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here. Turn every Tuesday into payday with TNT Tuesdays on FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge. Win or lose, FanDuel is giving all customers $10 back every Tuesday. Just bet a $10 or more same-game parlay on any NBA on TNT game. Combine the money line, point spread, player props, and more all into one wager. Pick your favorite player. He might have an over-under on points, rebounds, assists, whatever it may be. Tie it in with a couple of other things, and boom, there's your same-game parlay. It's the perfect way to turn a small bet into a big-time score. And you're guaranteed to get $10 added to your account. When you win, you'll get paid in as little as 2 hours. Get $10 back every Tuesday, win or lose, with TNT Tuesdays. New to FanDuel. Sign up with promo code Bob to get your first bet risk-free up to $1,000 and make every moment more this NBA season. That's promo code Bob exclusively on the FanDuel Sportsbook app.
21 plus and present in PA. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max bonus $10. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right. Forgive me for 1 second. I need your help out here. This is what I mean by I hate rules and red tape and nonsense like the NFL, over litigating everything. So, my little Anthony's birthday is tomorrow. Well, he's going to turn 12 on 11/11. All right? Thursday, I mean. Excuse me. So, he's turning 12, 11/11. So, we asked him what he wants for his birthday. So, the kid loves animals and reptiles. Right? He got the skink for Christmas or whatever it was. And now he wanted a tortoise. So there's a place on Patchogue Avenue next to Cousin Joey's store called Ill Exotics. Dynamite joint, right? Like it's all about reptiles and all this stuff. So apparently the state of New Jersey has a ban on tortoise and turtle ownership. We were going to get him the turtle and the tortoise for his birthday in the tank. Now, why would there be a ban on tortoise and turtle ownership? Can you explain that to me?
I don't know,
Jersey.
But we may be getting more information here.
What?
So I'm on turtleowner.com.
Okay.
Which is obviously.
My wife's freaking out. She's like, I can't believe we can't get Anthony a turtle.
Is it illegal to own turtles in New Jersey? Question. No, you can legally own a turtle in New Jersey. It all depends on the species. There are certain endangered species that are protected by the law that are illegal to own, but most of the common ones are not endangered, and you can own them as pets. Without a permit, you can own the following turtle species: eastern painted turtles and snapping turtles. But I don't know about the tortoise, man.
The tortoise? You can't. What? Why can't you have a tortoise? Listen, if the store sells them, why can't you own them? Do we know?
I'm on GardenStateTortoise.com/NJ Turtle Laws now. It is an all too common mistake for people to assume that keeping turtles and tortoises in the state of New Jersey is illegal. Throughout the years, rumors have spread mainly due to misleading information about New Jersey's laws regarding the subject. So you can. This person saying that you can own a tortoise. Yes. I don't know. I don't know how legit GardenStateTortoise.com is.
I don't know. See, this is what I mean. Listen, the taxes in Jersey are ridiculous, right?
It's to protect the tortoises.
I mean,
duh.
It's because of stupid rules like this. Like, come on. Somebody wants to buy a turtle, and there's a store that sells a turtle. You can't have a turtle? It's a freaking turtle. Listen, I'm on the outs with the family because I eat snapper soup. All right?
Yeah.
They don't trust me around the turtle.
Wait, so they're anti-eating snapper soup, but little Aunt kills me. Daddy, you can't eat that. You not eat But
steak?
Meat? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Right, exactly.
So I don't know.
I bought a bottle of sherry. They're going to freak out on me.
I'm getting mixed information regarding the turtles and the tortoises.
That it's like this is what I mean about nonsense. This is the same as Tony Correnti throwing a taunting flag last night that my 12-year-old the soon-to-be 12-year-old can't get a freaking tortoise. All right, let's continue.
Oh, hold on. Eli checks in. It's illegal to sell turtles in New Jersey, but you can buy elsewhere to own in New Jersey.
Right, I can go to Passyunk Avenue and get a turtle and bring it back to Jersey. Like it's contraband.
Exactly. By the way,
like I would go to Jersey to buy booze and bring it back.
Yeah, so you should be good with the turtle.
All right, let's go.
I got the Mars twins.
Oh, dude, I can't get enough of that.
I got a poll up. I'll give it to you. I want some more responses.
Dude, seriously. Cousin Joey said it. Don't bleep with the Eastern Euros.
Yeah, but I'm not believing the Mars twins either.
Yeah, I know. But guess what? Those other dudes crawled out of a Bulgarian prison. Like, I love the Mars twins, and I always go Philly strong, Philly tough. But I can't. I'm sorry, man. Those dudes. You know how big they are? All tatted up. Like, hey, those dudes are nasty, dude. Listen to me. Those dudes. Listen, if you're like me and you read some of those spy movies and spy novels and all that stuff, like those are the kind of dudes. Like I loved all like Gomorrah and all the shows and the drug trafficking and the hardcore underworld of Eastern Europe. You know, like my man Chiro was in Bulgaria.
That's your boy.
He is my boy, Chiro. He was in Bulgaria. The Jokic brothers are like he's dealing with those dudes running Bulgaria. You don't want to mess with those guys. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Listen, the Mars twins bring up a good fight. They're tough kids, man. I just say don't go near the Jokic brothers. Greg, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Greg.
You got to watch the turtle police when you cross the bridge. You know, they're over there with a net. That's crazy. Too many rules. I agree with you. It drives me crazy when the NFL feels like they have to police all the emotion out of the game.
Yes.
And legislate non-football activity on the field, you know, and it has a major effect. It could totally turn the tide of a game. I think it's terrible. Anything that gives the officials more power to mess things up is bad.
I agree. And you're right, policing emotion. It's an emotional sport. Right?
Yeah,
it's an emotional sport.
Yeah, I mean, they started with the end zone celebrations a while ago, and now it's moved to this. And I just think it's too subjective. I mean, the other thing that kills me, and I see it more in college than the pros, but I know why they have a targeting rule.
Yeah, I do think they do a decent job in college football with it, though. I'll be honest with you. The only thing I don't like is when they get kicked out of a game for it. Like, penalize all you want and whatever, but I do agree with you when it comes to getting kicked out of the game. Because sometimes it's not about intent, right? Like, the defensive player is not trying to hurt anyone. It's just a part of the game. So flag them, right, all day long. Just don't kick them out of a game.
Yeah, if you're a safety coming from the middle of the field, trying to tackle somebody going down the sideline, you're going full steam, and you got to leave your feet. In the meantime, the ball carrier drops down, and you hit them.
I agree. Here's the thing. I don't know why we actually need to be told what it is or not. Like you should be able to see. Listen, if you want to do replay, that's fine. But you should be able to see intent. Like if a guy's coming in being a headhunter, then by all means kick him out of the game. Right? Like we know the difference between someone trying to make a tackle and most guys now aren't going after people's heads. They're not cheap shot. They know what it is. So
if I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
If the ball carrier drops down, I think that should eliminate the targeting. I mean, at the last minute, the guy drops down and, you get impact to the head or neck. That shouldn't be on the defense because, he
right. No, Greg, you're right. I do. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. It seemed like last night. That dude wasn't trying to taunt any. I mean, stop. No. I mean, give me a break. I mean, again, that's why you have unsportsmanlike. If a dude is over the top, then you flag him.
Right.
You know the difference? We all know a line. That old line about porn, I'll know it when I see it. It's real, right? Same thing with this. If a dude's really taunting, he's over the top, then you flag him. Like, why would you put a rule in? It changed the whole game. Apparently, the woman at Ill Exotics said that they're not allowed to sell turtles to certain states, and New Jersey's on it. It's on the ban list. What? Well, what? Like how? But you could sell to Pennsylvania, but you can't sell to New Jersey. What is that?
Unless she's got the rules mixed up.
It's 15 minutes over the bridge.
They may have the rules mixed up. But by the way, Luis Ortiz checks in, and he said avoid buying a tortoise unless you plan on keeping it for over 80 years and having a whole lot of space in your yard for it.
Listen.
Maybe you don't go tortoise. Maybe you just go turtle.
I don't know, dude. I just want to make little Ann happy. He's a good boy. Or that's what he wants for his birthday. Now imagine that, right?
Yeah, he's a sweet kid, man.
He is. I just want to get him. Daddy wants to get him a turtle, like tortoise. I don't care. If the tortoise, who knows what happens? I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I just want him to be happy. He'll take great care of it. Yeah, I mean, you see what he does with that skink?
Yeah, loves the skink.
Loves it.
Oh, I want to give a yo.
Give a yo, baby.
We got a yo.
Yo. Giving a yo to our man Brad, who's on his honeymoon right now. And they're chilling out a little bit and they're watching the show on YouTube. So
yo, Brad,
man, if you're still watching, I mean, you might be doing stuff now.
Good job, buddy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, I can't. Massimo was all excited for the turtle too. He loves the skink. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Maybe BG knows. BG knows everybody. He's deep in these streets at Glassboro. BG!
What up, cuz?
What's up, Black Gritty?
Let me tell you a little story about my sister. Just like your son wanted a tortoise. She wanted a tortoise so bad. We tried to get the tortoise. Had to smuggle down to Delaware to get this tortoise like we was bringing home crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? We had to go down
So you did that?
Oh, yeah. We got the tortoise, right? Tortoise was great. It was like the size of, let's say, your fist. And it ate lettuce, and we had the hard shell. It was diamond backed. It was amazing. Fast forward to next summer, this thing looked like a 180-pound Rottweiler in the backyard, bulldozing everything, breaking the fence.
No way!
Destroying everything.
Are you serious?
Dude, they get huge. Couldn't bring it in the house no more. Had to live outside like a doghouse. To which point we finally had to find a zoo to come and get the thing because nobody wants to come and take it. Animal control ain't coming. Ain't nobody come to save you from the turtle.
Are you serious?
Home in the backyard, brother. So
wait. How big was it?
Bro, the thing weighed 180 pounds because when the zoo finally came,
oh my God.
It weighed 180 pounds. And like he said, they last 80 to 100 years. It's going to outlive you, me, and the young Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? You a brother. I love your boy. You love your boy. You got to Google it, man. Get him no snappers either. We went through turtles in our house, okay? Some turtles live to the size of their encagement, but other ones outgrow their encagement. Next thing you know, you're going to have turtles in your bathtub for you to move over while you're taking it down. So you know what? You better tell the kid to listen to my voice. Ask for anything else you want, okay? Then he want a laptop or something. We because ain't no tortoise coming out. And Jersey is more confined space than PA. In PA, you can let them thing roam like dogs out there. You got acreage, okay? You ain't got no acreage for no tortoise, brother. You can't handle the tortoise, okay? You can't handle it, cuz. You just can't. But it was a bad mistake my mom made her, boy. And she was so happy. We thought it was the coolest thing in the world. The next thing you know, like, uh-oh. Yeah, they like walking the dog, brother. They don't walk up and down stairs either, okay? You got stairs, you got to take them out. It gets crazy, brother. That's why I want to call it. I wanted to warn you from the first time. Hey, if somebody had to whisper in your ear, it's me. No tortoise. Love the kids. You know I love kids, but no tortoise. I'm going to call you on Friday about the birds. I know how to read over time, but no tortoise. Go with it, brother. I'll talk to you.
All right, brother.
So my man Vince Pellegrini, who's freaking awesome human being, he sent me the list from njfishandwildlife.com. These are the animals, birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians that you can own with a permit. So maybe you could, sneak one in, but with a permit, no tortoise. There's no tortoise permits out there.
Can't believe that.
So you can get,
man.
You can get a common iguana. You can get a boa constrictor. That's pretty cool.
No. I'm not dealing with snakes, cuz.
Come on, bro. That's pretty awesome.
Bro. No, I'm out.
Come on, bro.
Listen,
As Moss would say.
Listen, I'll do anything for Little Ant and Mossy. No way am I doing the big snake.
But the only turtles you can get are the eastern painted turtle, as I mentioned earlier, and the snapping turtle. No tortoise.
The snapping turtle's the soup turtle, isn't it?
Yeah. Those are nasty, by the way.
Yeah, who wants to get that?
I was golfing once, and I was near the water, and I'm about to chip, and all of a sudden I hear, I'm like, what the hell was that? And there it is, it's just staring at me. I'm like, your ball now. You take it. I'm out. I'll drop somewhere else, man.
Wait, Cousin Joey goes, listen, you just go to the dude who had the Ben Simmons face on a Johnson. He's got turtles, too.
Yeah, during the day, they sell the turtles.
During the day, he's selling the turtles.
I bought one.
On Oregon Avenue.
I bought one freshman year.
Yeah.
Little turtle, 15th Cecil B.
Yeah.
No, it was Broad and Cecil, actually. It was right outside the subway stop.
Sure.
I bought. Yeah, we had a pet in our dorm room.
I can get the Ben Simmons shirt with his face on the Johnson.
Buy one turtle, get his shirt half off, man. It's a good deal.
Get a Ben Johnson shirt. Oh, my God. Sharp, what's going on, Sharp?
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening, Sharp?
Oh, man, listen, it's a beautiful day, man. It feels like springtime out here.
I know, man. I love it. I was thinking the same thing. 65 degrees. Perfect.
Right. It's beautiful, man. Hey, listen, I got two things for you. First point you made on the over officiating of the game, I absolutely agree with you. Like, come on, man. But, it speaks to a larger issue. It's all about control.
Yes.
They want to control our emotions. They want to control our moves and actions across the board. I mean, the guy just looked at the opposing bench. Like, come on.
I know. And football's an emotional game, right? Like, how hard?
Emotional game is football, baby.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, whatever sport it is, right? It's athletic, right? You're banging on the boards, right? Like, listen, you got the Morrises and you got Jokic, right? They're going to go at it. I mean, that's what it is.
All right. Let me get my other point in because I know you're gonna. I only got but so much time.
Yeah.
Now the other point on Hurts. Come on, man, you going too far with going in on this young fella. This is a guy. He's on course to pass for over 3,500 yards.
You're giving me stats,
over
baby.
20 touchdowns.
I don't. What's that in today's game? 20 touchdowns. Who cares? That's nothing.
Right. But what I'm saying is he
can't play, brother.
Listen,
sorry.
He's 13 games in. He
can't play.
I can't say that, man. Like you got to.
Listen.
At least a full year.
Listen, he's going to get a full year.
He's got a rookie coach.
He can't play. I don't care who's coaching. Walsh, Parcells. I don't care. Can't play. Listen, nice kid.
At the end of the game, he beats Justin Herbert.
Don't matter. Can't play.
We get that stop. Come on, man.
He can't play. That's why they ran the ball 80 times the last 2 days. Listen, if there's a miracle, I hope you're right. But I'm just telling you, I don't know why. I don't know why you're resisting because you have good. Listen, you got good eyes. Something tells me you know the game, and you can see there's a lot of throws my man can't make.
Absolutely,
and they're hiding them.
You love Wentz, right? You love
Forget Wentz. No. Forget Wentz. The only thing I
better year than Wentz had last year with the same team.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't care about Wentz. Wentz isn't here. I want to win. The only thing I liked about Wentz was his arm. I think you would like his arm too.
Right. Well, I'll put it like this. You get a stronger defense in here and a guy that can coach, or if Sirianni improves.
Listen, my brother, Sharpie, I love you. I want you to enjoy the day, babe. All right? You enjoy the day, my man. All right, brother.
Wait, Sharpie?
Yeah.
Is that one of Chartie's friends?
Oh, no, Sharpie and I think that is Mr. Sharpie. Hello?
Dave Pro Hertz. He's backing his guy,
man.
That's
Sharpie. Yes. Yeah, listen.
Cousin of Mr. Highlighter.
I got no agenda. I want the kid to do well. Kid's not good. I mean, it's what it is. You're not going to win with him. What are we doing? Seriously, it's like Sharp. He sees it. He knows. Deep down, he knows.
But if you bring in the 85 Bears defense, they're going to win.
How about you play quarterback, Sharp? I got more faith than you. Love the kid, but unfortunately, it's just stop with the agenda. There's no agenda. Your eyes tell you the answer. 610-632-0975. It's my hope to get rid of agenda. Purity for the game, for the team. Look at it. Buzz Radio Tune. It's 97.5 The Fanatic. Let's talk NJ Diet. 40 days up to 40 pounds. Say it with me. 40 days up to 40 pounds. That's how much you can lose when you join NJ Diet. Because NJ Diet only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40-plus pounds. Since NJ Diet's a contractually guaranteed money-back program, you got absolutely nothing to worry about. NJ Diet's 100% tailored to you by using bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, saliva, blood work. Then NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep the weight off. 40 days up to 40 pounds can be a real thing. Unlike other weight loss systems, NJ Diet is all natural, no shots, no hormones, no prepackaged foods, and no surgery. Offices close by Princeton, Cherry Hill, King of Prussia. At home with live online video consultations. Call now. 855-5NJ-DIET. Go to NJDiet.com. That's NJDiet.com. 40 days up to 40 pounds. Don't forget, 40 days up to 40 pounds.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Tough spot for the Sixers. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers. Visit PAWorkinjury.com. Sixers dealing with a lot of COVID-19 issues. Joel Embiid tested positive yesterday. Tobias Harris dealing with it, as well as Isaiah Joe and Matisse Thybulle. So the team shorthanded again yesterday. Your starting lineup included Tyrese Maxey and Seth Curry, Furkan Korkmaz, Danny Green, and Andre Drummond. Drummond did give you 25 rebounds. Furkan Korkmaz led the way with 19 points, but none of it was enough as they fell the Knicks 103-96. Sixers now 8-3. Second game of back-to-back is tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, you can listen to that game live right here on the Fanatic. Flyers still off for another day. They return tomorrow when they host the Leafs. This update is also brought to you by Safe Auto Insurance. Safe Auto offers Pennsylvania state minimum car insurance for less than 70 cents a day. Visit safeauto.com or call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Play it safe, Safe Auto. Eagles Talk comes your way next at 11:40 when Jeff McClain joins the show. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Inside, Matisse goes up and slams it. Embiid feeds him, and Matisse Thybulle making the play with a two-hand jam.
Sixers Bucks tonight at 7:30. Hear all the action right here on your home for 76ers basketball. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Sixers basketball is brought to you by Corona, proud sponsor of the Philadelphia 76ers.
ESPN watched Arizona quarterback Kyler Murray play games all weekend long on the video game streaming website Twitch to learn more about the young football star. With more than 77,000 followers and around 1,000 concurrent viewers watching him play Madden NFL 22 or NBA 2K22, Murray explained that it helps him and a lot of other pros relax and calm down. He said a lot of us love to do it. It definitely helps the mental.
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
That's a no-whip, high-foam, 170-degree, sugar-free gingerbread latte.
Ah, yes. It's gingerbread latte season at Duchesne's Coffee Shop.
Gingerbread on the side.
He'll need a seasonal barista before his cookie starts to crumble.
Anything else? Oh, there's a list.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to experience Rush Pay. When you want to cash out your winnings, you don't want to wait 2 days just to get the go-ahead to withdraw your money. That's why Bet Rivers created Rush Pay. With Rush Pay, 80% of withdrawal requests are approved instantly, meaning you'll get your money faster. Why wait? Get your cash when you want it. Bet with a winner. Bet with Bet Rivers Sportsbook at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
That's a no-whip, high-foam, 170-degree, sugar-free gingerbread latte.
Ah, yes. It's gingerbread latte season at Duchesne's Coffee Shop.
Gingerbread on the side.
He'll need a seasonal barista before his cookie starts to crumble.
Anything else? Oh, there's a list.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
At Fine Wine and Good Spirits, we think this year's the year to be a little extra. Because we all deserve it. We're talking signature cocktail level extra. Springing for the bottle, that's a good vintage extra. At least a dozen different pies extra. Even real pants. We won't judge if you loosen the belt. The holidays only come once a year after all, so go all out. Celebrate happier holidays. Shop in-store or online at FWGS.com. Please enjoy responsibly.
I'm not answering. It's another one of those expiring warranty calls.
Speaking of warranties, would have been nice to have warranty coverage when our furnace broke last month.
You know, Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning contractors offer up to 10 years of protection on a new system.
Huh, and that's peace of mind, knowing we're covered if we need service.
Safeguard your investment with up to 10 years of service protection from Bryant. Exceeding industry standards, one more way Bryant does whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. Go to nopaybryant.com to find a dealer near you.
Bryant.
Whatever it takes.
Does TireTex USA deliver dealer quality service at a fraction of the price? Are Philly fans smarter, better looking, and just plain better than New York so-called fans? Of course we are. And of course they do. TireTex USA is straight up the only place to take your car for tires, alignments, state inspections, brakes, oil changes, steering, suspension, and anything else the road throws at it. Check them out at 5000 North 20th Street in Philly or online at TireTexUSA.com. Alignment's just $50. Dealer quality service at a fraction of the price.
Running a small business means just that. Always running.
Woo, you're not kidding.
Which is why this holiday, while the other guys, not mentioning any names, are kicking it back, we'll be kicking it into gear by leaving our doors open for you. So whatever the ing you need this holiday, whether it's packing, shipping, or mailboxing, we'll be right here waiting.
Now that's an ing worth celebrating.
The UPS Store. Every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
If you see cracks in your foundation, you need to call the experts. DryTech Waterproofing Solutions is one of the top-rated foundation repair companies in the state. DryTech offers a free structural diagnosis. Their experts will come to your home, assess the type and severity of the cracks, and identify the best foundation repair solutions. When you see cracks, call DryTech. Mention Miss Anelli. Receive 15% off. Fanatic listeners get 15% off when you mention this ad. Just visit DryTechCorp.com. That's DryTech Waterproofing Solutions. Protect your investment.
Google Career Certificates are designed to help job seekers learn new skills for in-demand jobs. To help Pennsylvania job seekers, Google is partnering with local organizations to provide support and scholarships. Learn more at grow.google/certificates.
This Veterans Day, Dunkin's got a little gift of gratitude for those who do us a huge service. On November 11th, Dunkin' is ready to serve all veterans and active duty military in-store with a free donut. American runs on Dunkin'. Limit one per guest while supplies last. No ID required.
Hey, it's Jen Scordo. There's a big Week 10 matchup between Philadelphia and Denver. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is about to make it even bigger. FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. That means you can win $150 on a $5 bet. Well, now, you know I'm never going to bet against my hometown team, but Philadelphia might have a hard time against Denver. They looked really good this past weekend. So make a same-game parlay around the players. Devontae Smith to score first, Judy as an anytime scorer, and go with Jalen Hurts and his rushing yards. Just look for that SGP symbol to build your same-game parlay. FanDuel is sports betting made simple. Plus, when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 2 hours. FanDuel is hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend. Plus, your friend will get $50. Just invite them using your exclusive referral link, which can easily be found when you tap the refer icon. Sign up with promo code SCORDO this week before Philadelphia takes on Denver. You could win $150 on a $5 bet. Remember to use promo code SCORDO.
21 plus in present PA. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 975thefanatic.com. The Fanatic app. And now on Odyssey. More of the Anthony Gargano Show. Now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, it's 11:30 already across the Delaware Valley. 11 o'clock hours brought to you by Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged. Hello, it's the Jokic brothers.
Would you like today's poll of the day?
Yes.
It is brought to us by Marvin E. Cans, of course.
I'm running.
Marvin E. Cans Heating and Air Conditioning is open and able to assist you with any emergency service and replace the needs, including installation of air scrubbers and other air quality products. Visit marvinecans.com. The question on the midday count, steel cage tag team match, who wins? The Morris twins or the Jokic brothers? Now, where do you think people are siding?
Well, we got to side with our guys. Our guys are the Morris twins.
Which is why I'm shocked that 70% are on the Jokic brothers over the Morris twins.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, listen, I'm rooting Morris twins.
Yeah, of course.
I love Marcus and Markeith, but, you know.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, those dudes are all. Did you see the back? There's the picture of those two shirtless, all tatted up, man. You know, and they just look menacing. They're monsters, and they just look like they walked out of like that movie, man, where they're policing the port. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting for the shipment to come.
And you know, their tattoos are all like tough tattoos.
Yeah, yeah. No, those dudes. Listen,
this is the body that I
right. Like, listen,
mangled.
The Morris twins are tough dudes.
Yeah,
man.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right, like tough dudes. And they're a pride of Philadelphia. I mean, again, we're talking about Eastern Europe, prison, right?
The fact that the Jokic twins or brothers made a Twitter account just to respond.
Right. And they don't even know how to do it. Like you can see, like somebody
they signed it, Jokic brothers.
They don't know how to do that. They're not messing around with a phone. The Jokic brothers, they're just, you don't mess with the Jokic.
They don't even have a phone. No, they went to their local free library.
No, they got burners.
They pushed somebody off.
They got burners, the Jokic brothers. They don't have any they don't want nothing to trace back to them.
Good luck.
Yeah, you don't mess with those dudes.
Breaks the phone after the conversation.
Yeah, that's you don't know what they're throwing in any
whatever
kind of
phone
body
they use,
water.
it's broken now.
Yeah, no, you don't mess with those dudes. The Jokic brothers. Yeah, I'll pass. Jimmy, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Jim.
Bolton Jim, Anthony.
What do you say there, Jimmy? What's happening, buddy?
Listen, this is what I think real quick as far as the fight goes on. I think that Shaq would beat all four of them at one time.
I don't know, brother. I mean, Shaq's a mammoth of a man.
How's this, Ant? Shaq and Wilt would take all four of them, no doubt.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, Morris twins are tough kids.
They ain't that tough.
Yeah, they're tough kids.
Come on.
And by the way, and then those other Jokic dudes, ooh, listen, I'm telling you, they're taking over Bulgaria, the underworld.
Hey, this is what I want to get to.
Yes.
The quarterback for the Eagles, Hurts.
Yes.
This is what I think has to happen. And when Randall Cunningham was struggling in his career. He was fortunate enough to get Doug Scoville to be his quarterback coach. And I really believe that Hurts would benefit if he could get somebody to help him with his release. And because
but Randall had an arm. Randall had a gifted arm. He could throw the ball a mile. He had a great arm.
But he still needed help, man.
Yeah, listen, I think all quarterbacks need help. But he had an arm to work with. Jalen doesn't have that kind of arm.
Okay. Hey, here's my NBA thing, man.
Yeah, sure.
I think personally that the three-point shot is starting to hurt the NBA. This is just my personal feeling. And not to get rid of it, but if they could lengthen the distance. In other words,
make it more difficult. Yeah, I hear you.
Because
push it back a little bit. I have no problem with that.
Half of the shots are three-pointers, and
I get it. I open up a little bit. I get it.
They're not even defend. These three-pointers are like wide open.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I agree with you. I got no problem. You want to back it up and make it like the moon arc and take away the corner three. I have no problem with that.
Give me more. Threes.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what you like about it. I don't hate it.
Oh man, Korkmaz has a job because of it.
Listen, I'm fine with the three. I don't disagree with him that our latest caller that you could push it back a little bit.
I don't think they ever will.
Whatever. I'm saying, dude.
It's so the league's so popular. Why would you mess with it?
I do like a like a post up once in a while. I'm not saying you got to do the whole game,
especially like the artistic post up that we see Joel Embiid do at times. I'm with you.
That's all. Again, I'm not dying on that hill. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. I love the game. Listen. I love the game back in the day when I was a kid, and mid-range, big boy centers banging. I love that game too, and I like the three. Sometimes I think there's too many of them, but whatever. I watch every night, so that's how. Listen, I agree that you may not want to tinker. To your point.
Yeah, I just don't think it's like his point was it's hurting the sport. I don't think it is.
My point with the NFL, you tinker too much.
Yes, exactly. Like this taunting penalty.
But you don't need to tinker in the NFL. The NFL's great.
That's more of a turnoff for me.
Why do you want
taunting?
Right, why do you want to tinker and throw flags and over-litigate when you don't need to do that? There's no sense to do that. Dude, what am I going to do with this turtle thing? The poor kid's crushed.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people saying don't go with the tortoise. Now, somebody on the YouTube chat, I believe it was Jim.
No good on the seriously with this tortoise?
Well, you don't want to go tortoise just because of how big it can get. But Jim, I think it was Jim.
Is that big of a problem?
On YouTube said, just do what you hate. Just go into the woods somewhere and you'll find a turtle. Would you do that for the kid? You do a little hiking in the woods to look for a turtle? You can find a turtle out there.
I guess.
It's not like turtles get like shots or anything, right?
I know. Well, there's a problem with E. coli.
Ah, yes.
That's why the dude selling turtles, Cousin Joey was talking about, and I know he was serious because I'm serious. The guy's right on if you go on the west side of Patchogue Avenue, the dudes were selling turtles. You get them down the lakes.
Yeah.
Right? And I know Cousin Joey's right. They were spreading E. coli. So LNI made him stop.
Oh, well, that's a huge loss.
But, listen, I don't know.
I love my freshman year turtle.
Do I want to go get it myself?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a
turtologist.
Well, I'm not exactly, you know me. Listen, I'm not one of those dudes. I'm not good at that. You know what I mean? I guess I can trap it. I can put it in if I got a baseball glove and put it on but I'm not sticking my hand down and picking up a turtle.
A glove would work.
I grab the baseball glove.
Yeah.
Scoop it up. I get a scooper. Scoop up the thing.
You got the dog. I'm sure you got a pooper scooper.
Put it in a bucket.
You go pooper scooper, or you just use the bag?
The bag.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But I'd scoop the turtle up that way. I don't know. I don't know. What did you say?
Comcast Business Hotline.
Okay. Oh, look at my man's on the
Any
line.
day in business is a better day.
I love my man, Jeff McClain. Does a great job covering the birds. He's the best. No agenda. He just goes facts. Let's welcome him on the Comcast Business Hotline. Everyday business, big day. That Comcast Business keep you ready for what's next. Jeffrey.
Anthony, what's up?
All right, let's talk about this defense for a second. And
yep.
I mean, it was the same story.
Yeah, I feel like I just have to say, it feels like it's just like a skipping record.
It's the same story. What is he doing?
Yeah, he did blitz a little more. He blitzed about 28% of the time. I'm not the blitz all the time guy, you know. But I think there are certain points in the game or later in the game, the last two drives, he only sent more than 4 rushers once. And I think at that point he got a little too predictable. I think maybe, obviously, what's the bigger issue is probably just the coverage and just how soft it's been.
Well,
not only
that's it.
The corners off the line.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, what good is it if you're going to blitz if you're playing your corners at the back line of the end zone?
Yeah, or you're dropping in, or if it's a zone blitz and you got like guys who just aren't really, the outside linebackers. You got Derek Barnett dropping, and that's not something he's really good at or has done much of. So I think it's just a bad, bad combination of scheme and personnel and how they don't always mesh.
Yeah, I'm with you. And you could be a little bit more creative with your blitzes, too. Instead of just doing a corner off the edge or an A-gap blitz, you could be a little bit more creative.
I wish he would show,
and back out.
Line up 2 linebackers over the A-gap or show an over blitz or overload blitz. Or I thought Jonathan would be a little more creative or a little more, a little better in terms of his pre-snap disguise, because I felt like Justin Herbert, like Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes, they were able to easily decipher whether the Eagles are in man or zone just by simple pre-snap movements.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's funny because I always watch the couple of the guys that I'm friendly with, and so I'm watching Kansas City late night, watching their game, and it's Jordan Love, so you want to blitz a young quarterback, but Spags was bringing 7, like he was. I mean, there were a point where, man, and then he would mess with him, back it out a little bit. Like, you got to create something here. This watching quarterbacks complete 80-some%, 83% is it's horrible. I just don't understand it. I get where he says, well, look, we're not giving up the shot play. We're only giving up 8 yards. 8 yards, 8 yards, 8 yards. It's ridiculous. I can't watch this football anymore.
Yeah, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, 5 quarterbacks in the last 7 games have completed more than 80% of their passes. Good quarterbacks. Look, I mean, no one's denying that Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes are 2 of the best, and then you had Derek Carr and Justin Herbert, who are good, really good throwers, and the 5th guy, who's escaping me? Oh, Dak Prescott. I mean, so you have good quarterbacks, and I think it'll get better here. Obviously, when you don't have a quarterback of that caliber, and he has done fairly well against the subpar guys. Like
but Jimmy G had plays all day. He just misfired. If you go back and look at that game, he had guys wide open.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, they're good quarterbacks, but it's not like they're unstoppable. I mean, Justin Herbert, lower than 70 passer rating the 2 previous games. He threw 3 interceptions. So it's not like this guy.
Exactly.
Patrick Mahomes, we've seen teams kind of keep him really in check.
He's having the worst year of his career. Exactly.
The Packers did, right. I mean, there's teams have done things to kind of mix them up. And, the Eagles haven't done enough against good quarterbacks. And that's what you had to do to survive in this league. Now, that being said, personnel has not been great. And I think some of that is a combination of not having.
But that's not changing during the year. All right?
No,
you know what you got. You got to adapt.
But it's definitely a combination. I mean, look at the back end of the secondary. I mean, Darius Slay can play, and Steven Nelson is okay, and I think Maddox is playing pretty well. But the safeties are negligent. The linebackers, he's kind of tightened things up a little bit by putting T.J. Edwards up there, but you're gonna give up something there in the pass game because they have been better against the run with T.J. in there. So he has kind of identified a few things and improved a little bit there. But I just don't understand the playing of the corner so far, especially when you got guys like Darius Slay, who's like, that's his thing. Press man is his thing. So I don't know why
you play him off ball. I just don't get it. I don't get it, man. It drives me insane. It's horrible to watch. And I don't
talk to John soon.
And I don't understand the whole, you got guys, everybody's got an agenda, right? You know you can make numbers sing and dance. You can do whatever you want with numbers. And I think when you look at this team, you can't be giving up historic completion numbers like that and expect to win.
No, I mean, the offense, as we've all noted, has kind of created a little bit of an identity that they should have had really since the start of the season. They kind of did in that first game, but they got away from it pretty quickly and just put too much on Jalen's shoulders. But here they are. They played a pretty good game against the Chargers, and they didn't punt once. They didn't make them punt once. They came up with a couple stops on fourth down, but you got to get off the field, and you're not going to help your offense out. And I think that was kind of the issue a little bit, and actually against the Raiders. So I think it's been a little more the defense than the offense when you look at the big picture of how this team has gone. But again, I hate to hammer on the personnel thing, but you've the last 4 drafts, you haven't drafted a defensive player in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah,
I mean that's going to eventually catch up to you.
Well, it already has. Yeah, you're right. No, you're exactly right. I mean it's crushed them. And so the bottom line is, hey, it's great they're running the ball 46 times 2 weeks ago, 39 times last week. It's fine, but let's face it, even this offense, like at some point you're going to have to throw the ball down the field to win games in the league. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. If you want
picture. Yeah. I mean, let's stop with this. I mean, listen, I like the kid a lot too, but it's evident that if you look at him yesterday, I mean, on Sunday, God bless him, right? But if the Chargers don't lose containment and let them go right every time and scramble 10 times for 70 yards, then stop. They're not doing anything. You got to get the ball down the field. Devontae Smith's open all game long. He should have had 10 catches.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of look at it from both perspectives. Jalen is 13 starts into his NFL career. I felt like maybe there'd be a little more progress at this point. That being said, I feel scheme really hurt him. I felt some of the play calling, having new coaches, et cetera. I don't want to pin it all on his shoulders. Yes, I know when you stand back and look at it, you're like, okay, I want to project what this guy's going to be long term. And I think I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be what they need on this team. That being said, he is what you got right now. So you got to kind of play out.
Listen, I agree with that. I do.
I don't know what they're. I don't know. You don't know the answer to the question at quarterback in the offseason. So it's like, why not do more to help him out, which what they've done these last 2 weeks? Why wouldn't you have done that earlier? And again, see how that goes.
Yeah, but you're not really learning about him. Listen, I'm with you. You got to run the ball.
Some improvement. I've seen a little improvement.
Okay, well
he had
let
a nice throw to Dallas Goedert to his left. Like just little things. He's not.
I know. Listen, the Devontae Smith touchdown was nice. It was a nice throw. He stayed in the pocket. First time stayed in the pocket. But I need to see. I can't just go, oh, look, he made a nice play. And then that's my answer. I got it.
Again, yeah. No, you're fair. But, like, again, the throw that everyone's talking about is the one that he missed Devontae in the end zone. And you looked at the back pedal, and you're like, what the heck are you doing there? Well, Nick explained, well, we were alerting him pre-snap that they're going to come with this blitz that we prepared him for, and on that play, you want him to kind of backpedal and move to his left, and he kind of didn't exactly do that, and he ended up throwing off his back foot, which is on Jalen, but like I look at that as an example of where it's both on the coaches and it's on Jalen, right? And I think that's a perfect example of how I would be a little more patient with Jalen because I think you have to understand what he's working with. If you had Andy Reid coaching him, how would he look? Probably a little better.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
No, he doesn't. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen.
Good coaches can coach up and I think Jalen has enough where you can coach him up to be serviceable. Is he going to be the guy? Yeah, I don't know about that. I agree with you there.
Well, that's why. Listen, it's pretty simple. I like the kid a lot. I wish he was better, but he's not. Right? So it's about going forward. It just not, what good is it? Like, you're running the ball with Jordan Howard and Boston Scott. I mean, come on, that's not going to win you anything. We're wasting our time here. Like, right. you gotta build this thing for the future. And if Jalen can't make all the throws, sorry, you're a backup. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
Yeah, but then what's the answer? Like, then you got to step back and
I got draft capital. I got to go.
How are we looking at this? Yeah, is the answer in the draft? Are you going to be able to get the quarterbacks you want to get here if you're going to use all your draft picks to trade for a Russell Wilson or an Aaron Rodgers, or are they going to want to come here?
Well, you got to start with the quarter. You need a quarterback to win in this league.
Yeah, no, but it's easier said than done, and
I agree. But okay, well, what's the alternative? What's the alternative? Staying with Jalen next year?
I'm not saying this is. I'm not saying that's the answer, but it may be.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm on the other side.
I don't think they believe. I don't think it's gonna. That's gonna be it.
I don't think so either. And listen, again, this is not. I like the kid. I do. But if you're not the answer, you're not the answer. I mean, that's it. Brother, listen, great call. I love talking to you every week. You know that. Follow Jeff McClain on Twitter. You're the best, buddy. Take care.
Right, talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Listen, I don't want to be hard on the kid. I'm not. Listen, it's not his fault that they are where they are. I'm just talking about in the future. I'm not blaming him for anything other than he's limited. I just want to win. All right? They got to get it right. And unfortunately, they blew so many draft picks that put him behind the 8 ball, which is not Jalen's fault either. Let's talk. What are we talking?
Me.
Oh, go ahead, Tunis.
By the way, I got a take of all takes that I'm going to give to you on the other side on Twitter. Sometimes I can't help myself.
What do you forget this stuff? Why do you look at it?
I got to give it to you on the other side.
All right.
All right.
Good.
But first, let me tell you about FanDuel Sportsbook. We got a big Week 10 matchup coming up, and it's our squad, Philadelphia in Denver. FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge is about to make it even bigger. FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. That means you can win $150 on just a $5 bet. Listen, I always say it. I will never bet against my squad because if they end up winning and you lose your money, you know you're upset that you lost your money more so than you are happy that the Birds win. But it may be different circumstances now. 3-6, traveling to Denver. Denver currently 3-point favorites. The spread doesn't matter. You just need to pick the winner. You know I'm not going to bet against the Birds. But maybe if you want to make some more money, you should. FanDuel sports betting made simple. Plus, when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 2 hours. FanDuel is hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend. This is awesome. When you refer a friend, you'll get $50. Plus, when your friend refers a friend, they'll get $50. They get $50 right away just when you refer them. Just invite them using your exclusive referral link, which can easily be found when you tap the refer icon. Sign up with promo code Fanatic this week before Philly takes on Denver, and you can win $150 on just a $5 bet. And if you refer a friend, you get $50 and your friend gets $50. Remember, use promo code Fanatic. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Tough spot for the Sixers. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. You may not always need a new water heater, but when you do, choose Bradford White. Sixers shorthanded last night, taking on the New York Knicks. Joel Embiid tests positive with COVID-19, so he will be out for quite some time. Doc Rivers said that it hit him hard, as well as Tobias Harris, who's been out for a while now. Isaiah Joe, Matisse Thybulle also out because of COVID-19 protocols. Sixers did get Danny Green back after his hamstring injury, but doesn't matter. 103-96, Sixers lose to the Knicks. Julius Randle, a big night, finishing with 31 points. He also grabbed 12 rebounds, and now they have a back-to-back second game tonight when they take on the Milwaukee Bucks. You just heard from Jeff McClain talking Eagles. That interview will be podcasted on 97.5thefanatic.com. This update is also brought to you by Mattress Warehouse's Clean Shop Promise. Save up to $800 at Mattress Warehouse. Walk-ins are welcome, or you can book a private appointment. Visit sleephappens.com for a location near you. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all of the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's John Kincaid here for Window Nation. You and I both know all good things come to an end. And so is the case with Window Nation's best offer ever. You can still get 2 windows free with every 2 purchased, plus no down payment, no monthly payment, and no interest payments for 2 years. Hurry, this stellar deal ends this month. So call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or do your window shopping online at windownation.com. It's your last chance to save with this incredible deal. With cold weather here, natural gas prices are the highest they've been in years. Wasting energy with old, inefficient windows is going to cost you a fortune. Window Nation can help. With their first-class expert installers, they're going to improve and enhance your home with your choice of custom, high-quality windows. Using superior products, it's an investment that pays off for you and your family. Don't get left out in the cold. This deal ends soon. Buy 2, get 2 free. Make no payments for 24 months. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com. Act now before this offer ends. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. Why do other jewelers hate me? I'm a nice guy because other jewelers just want to throw up when you ask, can I trade in my old diamond studs? Why? I guess it's because they're in the business of selling. I'm in the love business. I love to see my friends come back and trade in their old diamond studs. It's true. You can start with any size and upgrade them for a bigger pair anytime you want. Get exactly what you paid. Not only do other jewelers not want you to trade in your diamond studs, but even if they do, they don't give you back what you paid. Why are their diamonds worth less? Oops. Come see me, the real Steven Singer, a real jeweler whose diamonds are always worth what you pay. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut. By phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Online, IHateStevenSinger.com. Oh, by the way, these stunning Anita diamond stud earrings are always 100% eye-flawless, near-colorless, brilliant-cut diamonds. Magnificent and bright white, topped off with my 14-karat safety silicone backs. IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
Meet Brian Bridges. He's the owner of a tattoo shop in Philadelphia. Although Brian is used to getting email requests for tattoos, he was surprised when he saw one from a well-known celebrity in Los Angeles. So he turned to his American Express Business Platinum Card, which lets him earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com. Talk about the sweet life. Built for business by American Express. This story features a fictional character from a fictional business. Terms apply. Learn more at AmericanExpress.com/business platinum. Don't do business without it.
At Fogo de Chão, it all starts by brunching like you never have before, with candied black pepper bacon, exotic fruits, and fire-roasted meats. And then we up the indulgence with the bone-in beef shank. Slow-cooked for 12 hours until fall-off-the-bone tender, every delicious bite will have you questioning all the brunches you've had before. Bone-in beef shank. Available for a limited time in the Brunch Churrasco. It's what's next at Fogo de Chão.
With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 4% cash back on dining out or in, 4% back on entertainment, or on popular streaming. And now, 3% back at grocery stores so you can make the cake that makes her day.
Happy birthday to you.
So earn unlimited cash back for going out or staying in with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
You and your phone have been through a lot this past year. It's been your lifeline to the world. And now some big wireless company is telling you got to buy a new phone from them and sign their contract? They don't control you. With TracFone Wireless, you can keep the phone, number, and network you already have. Already got a 5G phone? Keep that too, because TracFone runs on America's best networks now with 5G nationwide. Plus, we've got unlimited talk and text smartphone plans starting at just $20. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. 5G nationwide access requires a 5G capable device. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
My man, Anthony Labruciano has this incredible new software where you can see in 3D how your new roof siding windows will look before you decide on the color or style. It's awesome. Yet another reason to trust Labruciano Exteriors to repair and improve every inch of the outside of your home. From your roof, siding, and windows, go with CertainTeed's Contractor of the Year, the MVP, Labruciano Roofing and Exteriors, Anthony Labruciano, the Shingle Master. Call him 610-265-ROOF. PARoofPros.com.
Hey, it's Rich Gannon. As a former league MVP, I go with the best, the home team. It's football season, and make sure you bet with the best. The Parx Casino Sportsbook app, based right here in the Delaware Valley. New customers sign up right now and get your first bet risk-free up to $500. Download the app or click parxcasino.com/PA. Use promo code TOUCHDOWN. Your risk-free bet refunded in-site credit. Website has all the details.
Must be 21 and in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Parx Casino, the #1 casino in Pennsylvania, is proud to be the official local casino partner of your Philadelphia 76ers. That's right, the two best brands in the region have joined together this basketball season to bring fans more fun, more wins, and more excitement. Celebrate the wins of the Sixers with Parx Casino. Parx Casino, #1 in the region. The hottest live tables, slot machines, gaming, and the best live entertainment. Visit Parx Casino and get in on the action. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right, it's 12 o'clock across the Delaware Valley. Turtles and Jokic brothers. Analytics, stats. It's kind of what's on the agenda today. Listen, I'm going to do this. When it comes to the Hurts conversation, I'm just going to dummy up. And here's why. There's nothing that you can do one way or another right now. So, I'm not asking for the mustache to play. All right? I'm not giving you that. I got no problem. Let him play the whole rest of the season. I'm just telling you, I've already made up my mind. But again, it doesn't really matter, right? Because the end of the season, that's when you're going to have to figure it out anyway. But my only point in even bringing Jalen up was the stat thing, that this agenda. There's an agenda going on. Now, I was pretty blunt, all right? So I get it. But there's an agenda. The Eagles' defense is okay. It's not as bad as we think it is. Yes, it is. That's what unnerves me is the agenda. We can't just look at it and look at the obvious. There's got to be people out there trying to tell you that, it's not raining and I'm getting, poured on. I mean, stop. We can see. And that's my reaction today. That's part. I was just using Jalen as the kind of, the example. Jonas, what do you got? Now, there's another agenda you have? You were telling me about this.
Yes. So somebody tweeted into the station account, and we're not blaming the right people for certain things. His Twitter handle is @SpreadGerms.
Okay.
But with a J, not with a G. @975 The Fanatic. Daryl Morey deserves more heat. He is watching his team hurt by COVID protocols and injuries, holding Ben hostage when Jaylen Brown is sitting right there, or anyone for some superstar. Look at this team. We don't need another superstar. We need a full roster. So basically, because the Sixers are dealing
Why do you read this stuff? Seriously,
why
would you? First of all, there's so many things wrong with that tweet. If Jaylen Brown was available and they were ready to do that,
it would happen.
It would have already been done.
A week ago, yeah.
So stop. Second of all, it's the regular season. The regular season does not matter in the NBA. It really doesn't. You got to be playing good ball. You got to get your team ready. That's what the season's for. Yeah, would you like to have home court throughout? Yeah, but look how well it worked for the Sixers last year as the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
It's about getting your team right and being able to get into a rhythm and playing. It doesn't matter that in November that they don't have full complement because of not COVID protocol.
Right.
Because they really do have COVID and are sick. Tobias Harris, pretty sick. Joel Embiid, very sick because of COVID. Not COVID protocol, because of actual COVID.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter now. They need players. That's the dumbest take ever.
Trade Ben now because we need more players.
First of all, you don't give them away. Second of all, if there was Jaylen Brown available, it would have been done. Past tense. Stop. Pay attention.
I just want to read you that one.
Why do you do that? Like, why do you read nonsense? Like, that's nonsense.
Well, everybody's voice should be heard, including the germ.
Well, listen, God bless the germ, but that's a bad take. All due respect.
I did tell you it was the take of all takes.
You did, but why would you engage? Like, that's one where you just ignore as silliness.
Couldn't ignore it, man.
Yeah.
By the way, our man Paul Schiffner, he actually caught a turtle a couple months ago.
Oh, no.
Huge turtle. He tweeted a photo at us.
Really?
But he put it back. He said he should have just kept it for you.
Oh, the Schiff.
This is a big, beautiful turtle, man.
I do like the turtle. Turtle's nice. Maybe I should stop eating the soup.
Nah, keep eating. Dude, you know my reasoning. It's already.
Well, that's how I walk into the Amish market, and Captain Chucky has the snapper soup. Right.
Love that Amish market.
Right.
I miss it.
So I like the girls over at the seafood. So I see Captain Chucky. If I can't get across the bridge to Samuels and Son,
you go to
that's my home.
Chunky.
That's my favorite. That's where I go buy all my Christmas Eve, like everything. Samuels and Son is the best. But give them a yo. But the snapper soup, I don't know. They got it. Captain Chucky makes the snapper soup.
Listen, man. I
got a bottle of sherry, and I put it in the refrigerator, and I leave it in there because with the bag in the bag, because they get mad at me if they know
they don't know what's inside the bag,
right? And I save it for times when I fend for myself.
You're just gonna have to talk to the kids and give them that life lesson because it's like Christy and I will be driving. We'll pass a farm, and there'll be these little baby cows. Oh, look how cute they are! How do you eat them?
Yeah.
I'm not the one doing it.
Right.
I would never.
Right.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't.
Right.
But it's already there. I don't want to do the service.
Right.
That'll go to waste.
I know. It's I love that soup. And nobody used to be a Philadelphia staple.
Oh, it was? I didn't know that.
Oh, dude, the snapper soup?
I didn't know it was a staple.
Dude, it was a Philadelphia staple. In fact, I think it goes back to the Revolutionary War, the snapper soup.
Okay.
I think G-Dub was having some snapper action. So everybody, diners, like the Penrose back in the day, I used to like going to the Penrose as opposed to the Melrose. Everybody went to the Melrose. But the Penrose had the snapper soup. No more. Oregon Diner had the snapper soup.
No more.
No more. Even that place, Toots used to live right near, what's the diner on 45? Come on, right near your high school.
Oh, Hollywood. Hollywood?
No, near your high school. The diner right there.
Harrison House?
Yes, Harrison House.
I mean, listen, you're talking to a guy who lived near like 85 diners.
Okay, they used to have the snapper soup. No more.
Hollywood was also on 45.
Right? No more.
That's a huge loss.
Nobody has it anymore. Very rarely the snapper soup. I love it. When I was a kid, they used to take us out to dinner every once in a while. It was like a big treat. My aunt, my mother, my aunt. And then me, my cousin, and my sister, we'd all go, they would dress up, go to dinner. And we used to go to this place, the Rusty Scupper. And it was on Delaware Avenue, dude. Like back in the day.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Rusty Scupper. It was on Delaware Avenue. And back then, Delaware Avenue was nothing. I mean, You want to talk about like a barren wasteland.
Right.
That's where, in Rocky, where he's chasing the guy.
Yeah.
Right. Take the jacket. Take the coat.
Should have broke your thumbs.
Take the coat. I should have broke your thumbs. So the Rusty Scupper had like they would have the soup. And they told us it was beef soup. Oh, we didn't know. Because you tell us turtle soup, we're a kid, you're not going to eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
They said it was beef soup. And we fell in love with it.
It's
my
delicious.
cousin Joey and I. In fact, bookbinders used to make the soup in the can. And that was a treat.
Can I tell you a terrible story?
Yeah.
Speaking of the lying about the food.
Yes.
So when my mom was in high school, her grandmother was living in their house. Off the boat, like didn't speak English, right? Like not even a word. Did the overnight shifts cleaning some of the businesses around the city of Philadelphia and just cooked everything with her hands, didn't need ingredients, right? One of these treasures. So my mom comes home one day and it was dinner time and she asked what it was. And her grandmom said meatloaf. And, my mom said it was the greatest meal she's ever had. Like, oh my God, that was the greatest meatloaf ever, Grandma. Where'd you get this recipe? Oh, no recipe, blah, blah. So later that night, Grandma, have you seen my rabbit? They didn't have food in the house.
Grandmom cooked the rabbit?
Grandma cooked the rabbit, called it meatloaf.
Oh, my God.
And my mom was like salivating after eating it. Like, this is the greatest meatloaf ever.
Oh, my God. My mom.
Sure enough, she's looking for her pet rabbit.
The rabbit. And back in the day, dude,
Well, she was from a farm in Lithuania.
Dude, back in the day, that's what they did. I mean, seriously. There was no, all that stuff. The pig's feet, the pig's snout, which is like the goodagine. They eat all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The pig jowl. Put that with some pasta. That's ridiculous.
Imagine it being your pet.
No, I know. Listen,
oh, God.
I hate to tell you, but you're right. Like that rabbit ragu they make is, makes nice pasta.
Listen, I
like flavor too. They got it nice.
Ducks are cute and all. They're also delicious.
I hear you. I know. Listen, I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't take a pet.
Oh no!
And I couldn't eat
God
our
forbid.
friend. But back in the day, man, that's what you did.
Yeah, they had chicks around the house.
They paid homage to the pig that was your buddy. Now the pig's in the yard, what are you going to do? My mom cooked the rabbit.
Do you know what a hassa is, Spunk? That's a pig. That don't fly straight.
My grandmother she would be making a pig, and she would have the feet. The pig, you could see the feet, like the feet. Oh, come here, my mom, she would call it. Come here, my mom, taste it. Get out with that. And some of the stuff was rank. You know what I mean? It's like the tripe. I don't know how in the world people like the tripe.
I like herring. It's like a Lithuanian staple, man.
Yeah, the tripe, though, is, they would have it at the bar. Joe Malone's would have the tripe. And the old-timers, they loved it. They get a tripe sandwich and a pony Michelob. And that was like their lunch. New Year's Day. See how fun. It was the tripe.
By the way, shout out to our man, Dennis Kennedy. DK does
I love DK.
He does incredible.
He's a talented dude, by the way.
Incredible work. He actually may or may not have gotten to the Four Seasons when the Trailblazers were in town and may or may not have snuck some photos of Damian Lillard. Did a great job. But apparently his mom is watching us right now on the YouTube, and she's freaking out about the rabbit.
Oh, get out. That's awesome. My mom ate the rabbit. Johnny the K remembers the Rusty Scupper. How about that? A Philadelphia staple. Chef Tino chimes in. The best pasta ever is with the jowl, the pig jowl. Todd, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Todd.
Anthony, what's up?
What's going on, Todd?
Oh, love the show. Gets my day started.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah. First, real quick, I work at Oyster House, best snapper soup in town. Just saying.
Dude, Dude, the Oyster House is the best.
Oh, it's the best place to work too. It's amazing.
Oh, I gotta go. I haven't been in a long time, man.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
We got the snapper soup on the menu right now.
Oh God, I gotta go. I love that place. You know what? I love Sansom Street. Like that whole area. I love it, especially this in the fall, like November. I love it.
It gets wild down there though too.
Dude, I love it. I miss it, man. I'm gonna see you soon.
So I got a BS point and an excellent solution to your tortoise dilemma. I was at the game last night, and first, Furkan Korkmaz drives me crazy. He had 16 points in the first half and then 3 in the second half. I want to like him so much, but he just drives me nuts.
Yeah, but he's improved. I got to admit,
he has improved.
He's improved his game. I got to give my man credit. Like he's giving you night in, night out. He's giving you production.
That's true. He's grown on me, but it's man.
Now listen, I've never been the biggest. Like I was kind of ambivalent toward him, and never really counted on him. But he's developed. He's played well.
So the team's working hard. They're extremely shorthanded. It's so frustrating because they're playing really well, but some players are playing 40-plus minutes. And then I just want to think, like, what's Ben Simmons doing, like, actually doing? Is he sitting at home, like, fiddling his thumbs, not working on his game? Is he watching the game? And it's so frustrating, and I just don't know what he thinks of, like, is he going to go to another team? Is he going to go to another team and, like, miss in a Game 7 in the playoffs, like, give up an opportunity for a wide-open dunk and think that fan base is going to, like, accept that? I don't understand what he thinks is going to happen.
Yeah, brother, I hear you, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm with you. I don't know why he wants out. Instead of working on if it's really an issue of, it's really a psych issue, then work on that and stay here. And listen, everybody would be behind you. Look at Lane Johnson. We all appreciate Lane Johnson and root for him and try to support him in his fight, right? Like, that's real. And if Ben's was real, and I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not, let it be known, and everybody would get you back. I agree with you.
If he turned it around and that was a real issue,
Todd, you're right.
He would have a statue.
Yeah, I agree.
If he did it,
Nah, you're stone correct. Stone right.
But,
what do you do over there? Are you a chef or?
I'm a server there. I've been there 7 years. The family there at Oyster House treats you great. They give you a
that's awesome.
Health insurance. It's amazing.
Oh, terrific, man. We give them a big yo.
Yes.
That's fantastic, Todd.
So real quick, your tortoise, I got the perfect solution for you.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. It's great timing, too. The reptile convention is this Saturday at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA.
Wow.
It's incredible. And if you're free on Saturday, your son would love it. Just going there would be a birthday
Don't say
gift.
no. He might be listening. Yeah. We're in Denver for the Eagles game. We're going to Denver. Tunis and I.
Oh, no.
And he's got a playoff football game, too.
Yeah. You could send someone.
I'll have to send a guy. Yeah.
But a dwarf tortoise is what you want.
A dwarf tortoise. Okay.
Yeah, they don't get big and they're great.
Oh, you're the best, man. Don't be a stranger, Todd. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, buddy. Dwarf tortoise, Jonas.
That's good to know.
Have you ever been to the reptile convention?
No, I have not.
That sounds like a fun thing, actually.
I like the Philadelphia Zoo. They got the reptile area.
Yeah, I love the zoo.
I was just talking to
Philadelphia Zoo is great.
I was talking to Connor Thomas about the zoo this morning. So I went and saw a country concert there.
What happened?
I saw a country concert at the zoo once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were playing some music for you today.
Yeah,
I heard your screams as your ears began to bleed.
Yeah, I was doing the make it stop, make it stop.
By the way, I can't the breaking news sounder because it's that one guy said I can't play sarcastic breaking news. But
right.
I didn't know Uncle Frank's on Twitter.
Uncle Frank is on Twitter?
Yeah, he just tweeted me one of his probably jokes, I would imagine, that are always good.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't know.
Love Uncle Frank.
At Unc Frank WC, which is Westchester. I guess that's him. No picture.
You know what's funny? We've given people handles that they then use on Twitter, which I love.
Yes.
That on the show, they get their monikers. That's cool.
Uncle Frank, he says he looked up the Jokic brothers on Ancestry.com and Drago's name popped up. But I don't know if he's being serious or not.
No, he's not, because he sent me the same thing, but he said that.
LOL.
No, he said that Luca Brasi showed up. Yeah.
So basically, he tells the same joke just with a different punchline.
Yeah, that's bad.
I love Uncle Fred.
I love him to death. He's my main man.
He's
the
drop.
greatest. But,
I did find a.
But he sometimes he's a try too hard. You know that.
Yeah, every once in a while.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I got no problem. Like, swing and miss. I swing and miss. I take my shots. Right? So I'm not telling him to be Ben Simmons. Don't shoot. Take a shot. You know.
I did find rest in peace, an obituary for a Drago Jokic.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, in Broadview Heights, Ohio.
Listen, I'm not messing with the Jokic brothers, man. I'm just not doing it. Certain guys you got to let be.
Yeah.
Certain guys, listen, I'm sure everybody knows somebody, right? Deep in the streets.
Like BG.
Right? There's somebody knows somebody, and you go, you don't want to mess with these people.
By the way, the poll still stands the same. 70% going Jokic brothers over the Morris twins.
Yeah. Those dudes, you got to just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Leave it alone. I love it. Listen, not about pride. The Morris twins are tough. They're badass. But, you know, there's always somebody even more badass. You know what I mean? Leave those dudes alone. Let's talk about hoagies. Let's talk about Primos. Yes, because this weekend, this holiday season, like, you're going to have people come in. It's going to be social. It's going to be fun. People are going to be running around, knocking on the door, stopping in. You should always have a nice Primo party hoagie tray. That's it, man. The party trays, the hoagie trays, fantastic. Because you can get all the hoagies you want. Right? All the different array, the ones you love, and they just whack them up. Boom, 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 boom. And then you got it for everybody. Slivers of joy. They're amazing with the toothpick. Oh, unbelievable. Check out Primo Hoagies, and it's gift card season. So do yourself a favor. Score big with the Primo gift card. Yeah, baby. Check that out. And don't forget the Pilgrim back at Primo Hoagies for a limited time. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. Truly a meal best served cold. You got to know Primo's 90 locations across the Delaware Valley. Stop by, go to PrimoHoagies.com. You'll say what I always say. It's not just a hoagie. It's a Primo.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Tough spot for the Sixers. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by UPS. UPS is hiring warehouse workers near you, starting at up to $24 per hour. After bonuses apply, UPSjobs.com/shift. Make the shift make a difference. Sixers dealing with all kinds of COVID-19 issues as Joel Embiid tested positive with the virus yesterday. Already missing Tobias Harris, Isaiah Joe, and Matisse Thybulle. So yesterday they were shorthanded. Fortunately, they were able to get Danny Green back, who's missed some time with a hamstring injury, but it wasn't enough. They lost to the Knicks, and it's the first game of a back-to-back. Tonight they got to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. So Sixers shorthanded. It could be for quite some time that they will be shorthanded. You heard from Jeff McClain earlier today. That entire interview will be podcasted on 97.5thefanatic.com. This update is also brought to you by Lowe's. Lowe's Provember event is back through November 24th. Get top values on pro brands like DeWalt and Spider. Lowe's, the new home for pros. U.S. only. Keep it locked here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's John Kincaid. Once again this year, 97.5 The Fanatic is thrilled to be the flagship radio station and official home of both the Philadelphia 76ers.
He rammed it in. He windmills a slam. This game is over.
And the Philadelphia Flyers.
He scores! The power play goal by Claude Giroux.
Stay with us all season long for exciting basketball and hockey action right here on The Fanatic. Thanks for listening, and let's go Sixers and Flyers.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Fall's upon us, so it's that time of year again to consider replacing your old drafty windows and doors before another cold winter season rolls in. And when I need a company to help me with these home projects, I turn to the experts, my good friends at Guided Door and Window. Act now, you'll receive 20% off all windows and doors. Plus, Gargano will allow you to start your project today with no money out of pocket. And take up to 3 years to pay it off interest-free once the job is expertly installed. So, you'll be able to start enjoying all the benefits of the new, highly energy-efficient windows and doors in your house, including an increased comfort level of your home and lower monthly energy bills. All the while, you take advantage of 20% savings, and you have the luxury of paying off your project with 0% interest for up to 36 months. But you must act now. This offer is for a limited time only, and restrictions apply. For full details, call Gargano today and schedule a free no-obligation in-home estimate. The number's 1-877-GO-GAIDA, or you can check them out online at GoGuida.com. That's go, GUIDA.com.
You run a business, setbacks change everything. And online, they happen fast. With your Comcast Business Internet, you can stay ahead. And now it comes with Security Edge to make it even more secure. It helps keep your network safe with scans every 10 minutes. And unlike some cybersecurity options, this helps protect every device that's connected. Because when your information, your people, and your company have Security Edge, you can be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Fast speeds and advanced security. Now together for $69.99 a month for 12 months with a 3-year agreement from Comcast Business. Learn more about powerful connectivity and advanced cybersecurity solutions for your business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today. Offer ends 1/3/22. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 100 megabits per second and Security Edge customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change.
There has never been a better time to work at Amazon. They are offering sign-on bonuses up to $3,000 and pay up to $23.50 per hour. Many jobs come with great benefits that start on your first day. And Amazon offers a variety of paths for career growth. They have flexible shifts and schedules, and you can start in as little as 7 days, so you'll be earning extra income just in time for the holidays. Go to Amazon.com/apply to get started today. Amazon is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
So then I dropped some garlic and croutons on there, and the rest is salad history. I made the best salad ever, people, and now I'm making the best app. The Caesar Sportsbook app got live in-game betting, parlays, and Caesar rewards. Caesar salad ain't got nothing on my app. Nothing!
You must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app. Your app is ready, Emperor.
Yo, Philadelphia, Anthony Gargano talking with my childhood friend, Bob Marino, president of Spring Garden Lending's Mid-Atlantic region. What's up, Bob?
Big news, Ant. Our 30-year fixed-rate permanent financing is a winner.
Give me the lowdown.
The product, Permanent Plus, is for financing single, multifamily, and some mixed-use projects with a loan size of between $150,000 and, get this, $20 million.
$20 million? Wow, that's a spread.
Right, Ant, and catch this. We can finance a 50-unit apartment building.
Sounds like a game changer to me.
Yo, Bo, this is the big leagues.
Bob, big leagues. Real estate developers, investors, listen up. Not only is Spring Garden Lending one of the region's fastest growing companies, not only are they faster than a bank, less expensive than hard money lenders, but now they're providing 30-year fixed rate permanent financing at out-of-the-park rates. Spring Garden Lending, a private lender specializing in bridge loans, and now 30-year fixed permanent financing for real estate investments in the Philadelphia market.
And we close loans in 3 weeks or less.
My peeps, take advantage. Join a winning team.
Running a small business means just that. Always running.
Whew, you're not kidding.
Which is why this holiday, while the other guys, not mentioning any names, are kicking it back, we'll be kicking it into gear by leaving our doors open for you. So whatever the ing you need this holiday, whether it's packing, shipping, or mailboxing, we'll be right here waiting.
Now that's an ing worth celebrating.
The UPS Store. Every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
From city streets to back roads. From road warrior to carpooler. There are some things you can always count on. Like the reliability, durability, and power of Die Hard, America's most trusted auto battery. No matter where your journey takes you, count on Die Hard to get you started on the road ahead. Available at your local Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest stores.
The gym is full of people who believe it's never too early to get ready for next summer.
Your local Train Comfort Specialist agrees. That's why they're offering special financing offers and rebates on a new high-efficiency heating and cooling system from Train with a whole house air filtration system to keep the air you breathe clean and safe. The secret to staying cool next summer starts with a hot deal this fall. Visit Train.com to find an independent Train Comfort Specialist near you. It's hard to stop a Train, subject to credit approval.
Drexel basketball is back. Join fans from across the city as our men's and women's teams defend their CAA championship titles right here on Market Street in the intimate Daskalakis Athletic Center. This is your chance to get an up-close seat for electrifying Division I action as our Drexel Dragons continue to build upon the city's tradition of basketball success and begin their next championship runs. Because the excitement can't wait. To get your tickets, go to drexel.edu/Dragon Tickets.
Hey guys, it's Andrew, the Tunis, and I have a can't-miss lock for you this football season. It's my #1 beer for tailgating, a hazy New England IPA called Pulp Daddy. Brewed by Greater Good Imperial Brewing Company, Pulp Daddy is a juicy IPA lover's delight with a citrus grove aroma and the nectar of the hop gods. Greater Good is nationally recognized as a top 20 craft brewery, and when you crack open a Pulp Daddy IPA, you'll see why it's my #1 draft pick. You can find Pulp Daddy at many fine area bars and stores like Wegmans and Acme, and distributed by Nebulous Beverages. Check out my beer for this football season, Pulp Daddy IPA.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hello. Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Talking to the general. Always great to see the general. By the way, our 12 o'clock hour is brought to you by the great people at Service First Heating and Air Conditioning. That's Brian. Get 0% financing, 72 months, $500 rebate when you purchase a complete heating and cooling system from Service First. Learn more at ServiceFirstHVAC.com. So, I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of scary turtle stories.
What are they? You turn your back
There's
in
disease, like all kinds of things. I don't even know what to think.
You don't want to mess with that.
I don't even know what to think. These turtles. I'm worried about the turtle. I feel bad. My little boy, he likes the turtle. I mean, you know. Tunis?
Yeah, I mean, can he try to find something else that he wants?
I don't know what else there is. All the reptiles. There's not a lot of, like, I don't know, we got the skink, right? So what else is there?
Does he want to fish?
The fish tank might be cool. Like, I thought that, I don't know. He's a reptilesman.
Does he want a bird? A little parakeet?
I don't know. You want to keep a bird in the house?
I'll say this.
I think it's not humane
I agree.
to keep a bird in the house.
We had
they're not meant to be domesticated.
I don't know why. We had 2 birds when I was a kid, and it didn't last all that long. They were just the worst things because, I mean, you feel bad because the sunrise, they start chirping, and like early in the morning, so you have to put the blanket over the cage, and it's like, oh, well, that's sad. And they don't do anything. It's not like you can play with the bird.
I know. I don't understand. Some people swear by the bird.
Every once in a while, we'd let the cage out and it'd fly around, but we had the family dog growing up too. And now the dog's chasing the birds around.
Yeah.
Now you got to catch the bird, which was never fun.
I don't get the bird. I don't get the bird as a pet.
Neither do I.
Now, back in the day, a buddy of mine used to have it, and the bird loved him. He had a bald head. The bird would sit on the head.
Oh, is that right?
He loved it. I mean, I guess the bird was happy, but I never thought of the bird as a pet.
Yeah, me neither. You know.
The fish, I guess the fish would be the move. But I don't know
it's got to be a
wants
cool, exotic, big fish.
He likes the exotic stuff.
Yeah, you can't go goldfish. He's going to be bored by the goldfish.
Well, no, everyone's right. You know.
What about a hermit crab?
My buddy Andy used to have, like, exotic fish. There was a place in South Lake Blair's, and you would go they would have the exotic fish. And he would get piranhas and red devils. And, like, you would see him, like, he would have the fish. He'd have this fish tank down the basement. And when he would feed it, you know, the thing would, like, it was like Animal Kingdom.
You had a piranha?
Yeah, piranhas. Red devils. He had all the nasty fish, like the tough fish.
You know what's right? You say the word Blair's or the name Blair's. Immediately your mind goes somewhere. Remember DeJuan Blair?
Yes.
The Pit.
Yes.
I thought he was gonna be really good.
Yeah, I like DeJuan Blair too. Oh, we got Jonathan again. All right, let's take a listen
to this genius.
Maybe he has answers. Here's Jonathan Gannon, the genius defensive coordinator.
5 quarterbacks completed against you guys. Do you think that's reflective of how the team defense has performed in those games?
Yeah, that's what the numbers say. We definitely have to get that completion percentage down, and there's a number of ways to do that. It starts with us as coaches to, detail out some things and change some looks, and rush and cover and rush have to get a little bit better. But when you're playing good quarterbacks with good skill people, we played well at times, but probably not consistent enough. So that number has to come down. We have to improve that with our pass defense to, be able to provide some resistance to good offenses.
It looks alarming, from the statistics. Is it alarming to you, or is it something that you feel is fixable and not perhaps?
It's definitely fixable, absolutely. I mean, it's I wouldn't say alarming to me. I would say that, we know the areas that we have to get better at. It's historic, Jonathan! And we've done that at times. You just got to be a little more consistent. And it really, though,
they don't punt against you. They don't need a freaking punter,
up a
John.
little bit better. How I call the game a little bit better at some certain spots where, you can throw a wrench into what the quarterback's seeing, or, when they call certain plays, you'd like to be in a couple better calls here or there. But ultimately, it's about all of us just improving and being a little more consistent.
Defensive backs on the other side of the 50.
And quarterbacks getting the ball out so quickly. What's your apprehension when it comes to playing press man?
Yeah, I think you see us. We do play press a little bit, and there's certain spots that we would like to tighten up, and that comes down to me is calling it to get tighter. But we feel good about those guys in the back end to either play off or press, and some of that goes into the call. Some of that goes into the situation in the game, and so we just got to, do a little bit better job myself of calling it a little bit better to when we need to get tight. A little
bit better?
Quarterback is from Andre to Marcus in the nickel when Avante was out.
It just felt like, both of those guys have played that spot, and wanted to see what Marcus could do in there a little bit. And Drake came in and played okay for us, but Marcus has been playing winning football for us, and wanted to get him on the field with some other guys.
When a quarterback is getting the ball out quickly, JG, it may be quicker than you had expected. I don't know if that was the case game day, but how does it change things for you at that point when you say, all right, this is coming out really quick. What can I do to adjust to that?
Yeah, you got to adjust the coverages a little bit. I thought they did a good job. They mixed in probably a little more quick game than what we were expecting. But teams have done that versus us because of our D-line. So, in our back pocket, we have to have maybe a couple more calls, or me call them a little bit more to say, hey, this is how the game's being played. Here's what we need to do to combat that a little bit. So, and, the rush and cover and rush, that's all 11 guys. So, when the D-line's not getting there, there's reasons for that in the back end. When the back end, is not, covering great, there's reasons for that in the front end. It's all marries together. So to play really good defense, to play really good pass defense, run defense, you need all 11 to be on the same page and execute at a high level. And that goes into, do your job so your buddy can have success doing his. That all blends together.
It's not a stretch to say, personnel-wise, your D-line is the strength of your group. Overall this season, how do you think they're playing?
I think they're playing well. I mean, we've made some we've made some strides, I think, in the run game. I think that's improving. And there's been times where our D-line has dominated games. Now, that game 2 days ago, it was very apparent that they were not going to allow that to happen. So, again, all 11 have to play a little bit better. We got to coach a little bit better. I got to call it a little bit better to get those guys, some rushes where they are singled up and the ball's not coming out so fast.
Nobody punts, but it's all right. Little better.
In 4 games and on the road, 16. And you played good quarterbacks on the road, too. Why is that?
I don't know that.
crowd noise?
It's just a little bit how I guess off the top of my head, the teams that we've played at home, those styles were a little bit different. Those teams that came in here and played us, as opposed to the teams on the road. But we definitely have to look at that and say, hey, like not just home or away, how can we be a little bit better weekly to affect the quarterback a little bit more?
Your blitz numbers were, I guess, overall up. I don't know if you guys look at it the same way, but it seems like they was up a little bit this past game. But the last two drives, I think there's only one more than four-man rush. Did you feel maybe looking back upon it that maybe you should have sent some more there when things weren't going your way?
A little bit. We they caught a couple pressures into some runs. But, when you look at it, in passing situations, what they were doing, they were not going to let us hit the quarterback. So you saw like double chips, you saw some 6-7 man protections. So, when typically when you see that as a defense, you devote more in coverage. You put more in coverage, knowing that pressures aren't really going to get home, and you're kind of leaving your cover guys out to dry. So I think, though, I can set it up a little bit better where when teams are doing that, let's be a little more creative with how we're aligning our pieces and what we are doing to generate a little more pressure. So teams can't just say, hey, this is what we're going to do, so you have to play a certain way. I think that we can be a little more, we can dictate a little bit more just with the plan, how we set that up to where teams can't always dictate that.
What are your statistic priorities, if you could rank them?
Wins and losses.
In terms of defensive production, what do you hone in on?
It changes weekly. Some games we say, hey, we got to keep the yards per rush down. Do we want to keep Do we want to keep the team under 100 yards passing? Explosives is always a big one for me. Explosive passes, the quickest way to get beat is get the ball thrown over your head. So that's always in my mind of when we set up the plan. How many chances are they gonna take to where we're not in a great coverage versus those shot plays? So wins and losses to me, and then by game plan, what you decide, hey, this is what they do really well. These numbers have to be pretty good to give us a chance to win. And like again, that changes weekly. Good question.
The coaches in Philadelphia want you to blitz more, and you checked out. Your defense checked out of the blitz multiple times, from what I understand. What do you do when they have a formation that is not accommodating to a blitz to try to get to the quarterback? And it's obviously more than just a 4-down line.
Yeah, by situation and formation, you can change some things up. So that's a good question, Howard. But I think ultimately, when we set up the plan, and we say, hey, these however many calls are very aggressive, we're going to call them and run them. And it is what it is. Other times where if you call those calls and they're in certain formations or certain situations, it's not good for the defense typically. So there's a couple actually that I would like to have back in that game where we were ultra aggressive to not great formations and plays that we caught pressures into, and it was like, that's not what on the headset. It's like, that's not what I wanted that for, So, but with saying that, there's a blend of that because you can't put too much mental stress on the players of always, checking out of something or checking into something. So that's always a blend of how we set it up. Where's the mental stress? Where's the physical stress within the game?
Quarterbacks getting the ball out so quickly has been sort of a theme after games, just from talking to guys, and you talked about it. I think over the course of the season, quarterbacks are getting the ball out quicker against your defense than any other team. Mm-hmm. Why? What is it about this defense that makes that an emphasis for opposing offense?
I think one, personnel driven, who we have with the front. I think teams are very aware of our D-line can rush. And the other thing is because we are set up to take away some explosives, they say, okay, well, in these certain plays, by the look pre-snap, if the explosive isn't there and it's not there, get it out of your hand. So that goes into us setting the plan up a little bit better to say, hey, let's either not show those looks, or change the picture pre and post snap to the quarterback, or be a little more aggressive at time with how we tighten up on people.
You look at Javon Hargrave, he had like 6 sacks, I think, in the first 4 or 5 games, hasn't had any since. Like, our offensive linemen, are they playing him differently? Is he still playing as well as he was earlier in the year?
Yeah, I think he's playing just as well. Teams are playing him a little bit differently, and there's a couple times where the back actually chipped his way out. They're chipping our inside guys, so they're kind of changing the chips. But he's playing well. He had a couple pressures in there. I know the sack production isn't there, but he's doing a very good job in the pass game of rushing the quarterback. When he gets one-on-ones, he typically wins those. And I'm not worried about, Graves. The production will keep coming.
We've seen TJ play a lot more recently. What has TJ Edwards given to your defense?
I think, from a standpoint of being in the right spot, playing in the run game, running the defense, he's doing a really good job. He's playing winning football for us. You see how physical he is inside. I mean, there's a couple times they ran, ISO plays or lead plays, and he took on the fullback, knocked him back, and made the tackle. He's doing a good job as far as, what I look for in the mic is running the show, being in the right spot, and playing winning football in the run and pass game, and he's doing that.
In the summer, we
why did Eric Wilson not work out here?
A combination of the guys that are playing well right now that we have playing. I think that's really the major reason. It's not so much what Eric didn't do, it's what other guys did do. And we feel like the guys that we have right now that are playing or that are backing up those spots.
Okay. I'm done. He's tough. He's a tough listen, dude.
Because he says things and does not act on it. Maybe we should disguise our pressures a little bit better when you bring them. And, maybe we should be a little more creative. It took you to leading into week 10 to figure that out?
We played press, man. You did?
When?
Really? I mean, I got to do a little bit better. Really? A little bit better? They don't punt. Nobody punts against you. Quarterbacks completed historic numbers. That's the numbers. Who cares? Tim McManus asked him, well, what stats matter to you? Who gives a rat's ass? What a stupid question. Stop it. Stats. Makes me insane. They stink. Their defense sucks. They're horrible. Guys complete. Oh, they're good quarterbacks. Yeah, newsflash. When you're good, you got to play good teams and with good quarterbacks. And historic. Dude, historic defense. What? They're playing catch in the park. The only thing missing are the squirrels.
Yeah, he straight up said, teams know how good our defensive line is.
Yeah, I know.
So they just get the ball out quick.
Yeah, it's the steel curtain, Jonathan. Are they crazy? I can't take.
Even if it was the scheme against the quick passes.
I know. It's a joke. It's a joke.
You know it's coming, so play press, man.
Exactly.
God!
It's insane. I can't listen to this nonsense. And we're going to have who tweets out what stat, and they're not that bad. Yeah, they are. They are. Quarterbacks, they don't throw incompletions. Oh, my God. And all he worries about is, oh, my God, they're going to complete a pass down the field on me. Dude, you're death by 1,000 cuts. It's terrible. Terrible. Teams they're not even trying. I mean, seriously, you remember the Buccaneers? They played that game. They could do anything they wanted at will. Every one of these teams, they could do whatever they want. Except Goff, because he's so bad.
Yeah. And he's got a tight end.
I mean, he's got, it's sad. We lost, and my man, Pat McClune, who, the former editor of Daily News, amazing guy, he brought it to my attention. We lost Mike Pitts. Mike Pitts was a part of the greatest defense that I ever saw in the Eagles.
Yep.
Like that front, it was Pitts, it was Jerome, it was Reggie, and Clyde's the only one left, and Mike Golick. Like that defense was one of the greatest defenses ever. Greatest fronts ever. Like they're talking about this Piker front. Are you kidding me? Stop it.
Yeah, with a washed Fletcher Cox.
Stop it. Like his front is the steel.
Derek Barnett.
That Eagle gangrene defense was a defense. That was a front. I mean, stop this nonsense. Ugh.
Derek Barnett's jumping off sides.
Anybody, listen, moment. I feel bad for you because you never got the chance to see that defense. That defense was awesome. Like, it was worth it. Forget all the, it's a shame Randall got hurt and it cost us the Super Bowl, the whole thing. But they were amazing to watch. Amazing to watch. And this nonsense. Oh, let's play our corners 15 yards off the ball.
Even though he admits that teams get the ball out quick against them.
I know.
And it's not like, listen, I would understand, Ant, if it was Ronald Darby and Jalen Mills.
Right.
But you got Darius Slay.
Exactly.
Who's
really good.
He's a very good corner.
He's really good.
Let him play on the line.
I can't take this nonsense.
You get beat by Steven Nelson, all right, fine.
That's why I like, and I can't stand the. Like, it's like everybody's letting them get away with it. It's like, dude, listen, it's incorrigible. I mean, this is historically bad when it comes to quarterbacks completing passes, and it's amazing because if you actually watch these games, the other team is basically losing interest. They have no business. They're not even in these games. Like, did you really think that they were going to beat the Chargers, even though the score was close?
No.
Because
you knew they were going to go right downfield.
They can't stop. Nobody punts. Nobody punts. Keep your punter at home. You kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
I know. All right, we got a big hour ahead. Back to your calls. Oh, we got some turtles. Oh, look at this, too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cowboy Dave's on the line. I'm like irritated by Cowboy Dave. Especially the last 2 weeks.
I agree.
Now, I will
call back-to-back days, remember?
I know. Well, I'll give him credit. He's on the line now after they got demolished by Denver.
Yeah, he'd have waited there.
But
did he cry yesterday?
But did it matter? Does it really matter?
No, they're going to run away with the division.
I know.
Anthony!
Let's talk Anthony Luciano. It's my man. He's got something now that's pretty cool. It's this new technology, this new program where you could see what your house will look like with the new roof or new siding or new windows from Anthony Luciano. When it comes to Anthony Luciano roofing and exteriors, your house is in amazing hands. Used to be, you'd have to take a swath of the material and then extrapolate. Like, oh, my house would look like this. Here, you could see it in 3D. Turn it around. This is what's going to look like, the color, the style. Very, very cool. Great technology. Also, he wants me to warn you, all right, because we're getting ready for a winter, and winter's not going to be nice. There was something last year that came up called ice damming. That's when water gets trapped within your walls. Then it freezes. And what happens is the ice storms and all that, it freezes. Then at some point it's going to thaw. Oh, and then the water, no good. Melts, and you got issues. Check out Anthony Luciano. You got anything going on. Cracks in the siding, roof, anything that looks worn. Please trust Anthony. All right? Anthony Luciano. He's the best. All right? Go to, I'm telling you, PARoofPros.com. That's PARoofPros.com. Anthony Luciano. He's the shingle master. And listen, he's going to take amazing care of each and every job. 610-265-ROOF or PARoofPros.com.
Anthony!
Fanatic Sports Update.
Sixers dealing with COVID. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. You may not always need a new water heater, but when you do, choose Bradford White. Sixers without another player, and there's a big one. Joel Embiid tested positive with COVID-19, so he missed last night's game and will miss a while. Embiid out, Harris out, Thibault and Joe out. They finally got Danny Green back from his hamstring injury, but it wasn't enough as they lost to the New York Knicks last night. And to make matters worse, that was the first game of a back-to-back, so the Sixers will be shorthanded again tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, you can listen to the game live right here on the Fanatic. Flyers off again today. They return tomorrow and they host the Toronto Maple Leafs. You heard from Jeff McClain earlier today with Anthony. That interview can be heard again on 97.5thefanatic.com. And you just heard from defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, who says they need to dial up more blitzes and disguise them better. And Stuff we've only been saying for 8 weeks now. This update is also brought to you by Lowe's. During Lowe's Provember event, new members of their Pro Loyalty program get a welcome kit via mail. Now through November 24th, Lowe's, the new home for pros, U.S. only. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all of the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Bet on more than the final score with one-game parlay at BetMGM. I'm Derek Gunn, and a one-game parlay is an exciting feature designed to help you make selections within a single game from over 400 bet types, including team and player props. Log into your BetMGM account and create your best parlay before the game starts. New to BetMGM? Sign up today and make your first bet risk-free up to $1,000 with bonus code DGUN. You can place one-game parlay bets on football, soccer, and more. Try one-game parlay today. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Pennsylvania only. New customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued are non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. BetMGM Sports in partnership with Hollywood Casino Morgantown.
It's John Kincaid here for Window Nation. You and I both know all good things come to an end, and so is the case with Window Nation's best offer ever. You can still get 2 windows free with every 2 purchased, plus no down payment, no monthly payment, and no interest payments for 2 years. Hurry, this stellar deal ends this month. So call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or do your window shopping online at windownation.com. It's your last chance to save with this incredible deal. With cold weather here, natural gas prices are the highest they've been in years. Wasting energy with old, inefficient windows is going to cost you a fortune. Window Nation can help. With their first-class expert installers, they're going to improve and enhance your home with your choice of custom, high-quality windows. Using superior products, it's an investment that pays off for you and your family. Don't get left out in the cold. This deal ends soon. Buy 2, get 2 free. Make no payments for 24 months. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com. Act now before this offer ends. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Man, how can you afford gas for that big SUV?
I pay less for gas than everyone else. I got the free Get Upside Gas app and get up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time I buy gas.
Hold on. You're getting up to 25 cents off a gallon with the free Get Upside Gas app while I'm paying full price?
You know it. People earned over $1 million last year. You just got to take a picture of your gas receipt and bam, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm downloading the free Get Upside Gas app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code HOT for a 25 cent a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next tank. Just download the free Get Upside app at the App Store or Google Play and use promo code HOT. Save money on gas on every fill-up. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code HOT. That's HOT. Visit GetUpside.com for terms.
Hey, it's Mike Missinelli here for Landis Block and Concrete. There is nothing like having a beautiful backyard. Think how many things you can do with it. You can sit outside on a nice little patio, have a nice glass of wine, have a few friends over to cook on your Landis Block outdoor kitchen. Turn your backyard into a personal paradise with Landis Block. They're the resource center for all outdoor living. All you need is imagination, space, and a budget. Check out the photo gallery at landisbc.com. That's landisbc.com for Landis Block, jaw-dropping outdoor paradises.
At Fine Wine and Good Spirits, we think this year's the year to be a little extra. Because we all deserve it. We're talking signature cocktail level extra. Springing for the bottle, that's a good vintage extra. At least a dozen different pies extra. Even real pants. We won't judge if you loosen the belt. The holidays only come once a year after all, so go all out. Celebrate happier holidays. Shop in-store or online at FWGS.com. Please enjoy responsibly.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
Pico helps small businesses save energy and money so you can focus on what matters, your business. Pico offers energy-saving solutions and financial incentives for upgrades that help you reduce your business's energy use and improve your bottom line. Talk to a dedicated energy advisor today at 1-844-4BIZ-SAVE, 1-844-4BIZ-SAVE, or visit pico.com/business.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Some people say bigger is better. When it comes to buying a home, a TV, or an ice cream sundae, wouldn't you rather go big? Insurance companies think that because they're bigger, they can pay injured people less than what they really deserve. But guess what? We're big too. As America's largest personal injury firm, we know that our size matters. If you're going up against a big insurance company, you need a big firm fighting for you. If we win big, you win big.
Offices, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's hometown sportsbook. Bet Rivers is the official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. All season long, make your hockey bets with a trusted local team at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Get started today with a special offer. Use the code 250MATCH to get up to $250 in bonus money on your first deposit. Whether you watch the Flyers game at home or at the Bet Rivers Sportsbook at Rivers Casino Philadelphia, bet with a winner at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Our warehouses are team settings. Everyone truly has each other's backs. Together, we're serving customers and playing an important part in the economy and communities. Together, we're building great careers and lives. Just ask the many UPS executives who started right here in our warehouses. UPS is hiring warehouse workers near you, starting at up to $24 per hour after bonuses. Shift your team, shift your pay, shift your life. Apply at upsjobs.com/shift. Make the shift. Make a difference.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
1 o'clock across the Delaware Valley.
He's a bum.
He is a bum. My God. How about how everybody gushed over this dude? Like, here's the whole thing.
Before seeing a second.
Everyone gushed over Jonathan Gannon. Why?
Because he wasn't Jim Schwartz. I'm telling you, that's all it is.
No. They were all gushing. Oh, my God, we're going to lose him. They were talking about losing this guy as a head coach.
Yeah.
Are you freaking crazy?
Yeah, but I don't know how. They didn't see him coach a second.
Dude,
look at the improvement in the Colts secondary during his time there as DB's coach.
Yes.
Okay, because that doesn't. Maybe the talent got better in Indianapolis. I never understood that, man. Tyrone and I were actually having this conversation like 2 weeks ago. It's okay to wait a year before you say this guy's not the guy, right? Like, now we're starting to learn that about Jalen Hurts, right? Through 13 starts, including last year. We're starting to figure it out. It's also okay to wait a year before you crown someone. Like, it goes both ways. We didn't have to crown Jonathan Gannon as a new head coach in 2 years before he coached a second of football.
Yeah, I don't. But here's the thing. I remember going, I don't know what to think about the staff, right? Like, no idea. I can't denigrate them because I don't know anything about them. I can't praise him. Yeah. What are you, crazy? Like, seriously, he's got a cup of coffee in the league. He's 12. And everybody's making it out to be, oh, my God.
Next guy.
Next head coach. So far, I've seen unimaginative.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen bad scheme.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, I mean, seriously, he's not ready to be a defensive coordinator, let alone a head coach.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? And still, and I guess it's because people went overboard praising the dude that they feel the need to do something ridiculous by defend him, trying to make numbers, sing and dance with a top hat on to defend the guy. There's no defense. Teams don't punt. Teams don't throw in. The ball doesn't hit the ground. It doesn't hit the ground. This is historically bad.
84%.
The ball doesn't hit the ground. It's to the point where sometimes these other offensive coordinators, I even look at them and go, with side eye, go, dude, why are you running the ball?
Why is Eckler getting as many carries?
I look at that defense and I go, I would throw all day long just to go play catch. Like, they feel like, oh, I guess we got to mix it and run. It's stupid.
And the completion percentage against this year, through 9 weeks is 75%. If you told me it was 75% through the first 2 games, I'd go, all right, they're off to a rough start. New coaching staff. It's been 9 weeks now. 9 games, and it's still 75%. And it went up last week.
I mean, I got no... Listen, I kind of think Sirianni has a little something. I have that vibe, that feeling. I mean, I can't say for sure, right? I kind of feel like he does, but who knows? He may be bad too. The rest they're young, inexperienced. They had no business coming into this town with this staff. Seriously, shame on Howie and shame on Jeffrey for not forcing them to bring in some real grizzled veterans who knows their way around the freaking football team. All right? You know what Sean McDermott did? He got 1 former head coach and four former coordinators, offense and defense. 4 of them. That's a veteran staff.
As much as
for a first-year coach.
As much as I make fun of the boy genius in L.A., his first defensive coordinator was Wade Phillips, I believe, who was like 80, but obviously knew the game. You know,
and was a huge success.
Well, do you remember when Sirianni first got hired and we were all trying to figure out who the staff was? There was a lot of correlation with Romeo Crennel.
Yes.
Because he had been on his staff like twice, and I go, all right, yeah, he was not a successful head coach by any means, but veteran guy to bring in to help out.
Why do you think Doug... Listen, Doug was not a good coach, okay? One of the things that Doug suffered from, his staff was terrible.
Mike Groh.
I mean, the minute Reich left, they were horrible. I mean, Schwartz was a veteran guy, understood his way. Around Doug offensively, you had nothing. Stoutland, thank God.
Yeah.
And you had Schwartz, and that was it. Look at this staff. Who do you trust on this staff?
Stoutland still, and that's it.
Right. Right.
I don't even know what Shane Steichen does. Like, I've
kidding me, Shane Steichen.
Idea.
Stop. I mean, really, with this crowd. You got to get somebody that knows their way around. All right? Somebody that's been through wars. I mean, you know what I like to see? Because, I was watching Steelers and Bears last night. I love Mike Tomlin, right? Like, I'm a huge Mike Tomlin fan. But I love his attitude. Like, I would love to play for Mike Tomlin. He's got such a way. I love to see what he thinks about that crowd. Like, go up against him. Because, they play. He's a football coach now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. By the way, I'm trying to confirm.
What's
that? Jen said that the Hollywood Cafe up on 45 still has the snapper soup.
No way.
Which is not far from you, man.
Real? It's right near where it's school. They go to school. They go to school there.
I'm trying to get to this. There's a big menu here at the Hollywood Cafe.
Oh, yeah?
Give him a yo. Trying to find the...
Yo to the Hollywood Cafe.
You see, I only see 3 soups right now. She may have led us down the wrong path.
Not Jen.
Come on, Jen. I only see the crock of French onion soup, which you're in.
Anytime you use a crock, I'm down with a crock. Love a crock.
The chicken escarole rice soup, which I'm in on that. Sounds all right, I guess, because I like the rice portion of it. And then the navy bean.
Out.
Yeah, I don't need the navy bean.
No, I'm
soup.
out. I got to get to my man, VG. VG, what's happening, brother?
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
Happy anniversary, brother.
Happy anniversary. What do you mean?
9 years ago today. You don't remember the Nerf ball incident? You playing around the other studio. You
sludge.
You zip the Nerf ball at like 400 miles per hour within 10 feet of Sludge, who's now in Chicago, I think, on the radio, and his finger ended up looking like Baldy's finger.
Oh my God, Judas! We had a guy who's the best. This guy, Sludge, at the other station.
The best, so good.
It was a great.
He does rock radio somewhere else.
Yeah, he's a great. I think he's in Chicago. He's great. He's a great dude. So he's do production all. So we would have catches, right? VG was up there one day. He would come up. We'd have beers.
I wouldn't call
it
it
on Friday.
I wouldn't call them catches. It's catch and peg.
Self-defense mode.
But wait, VG would bring. This was awesome. I forgot how good we had it. VG would bring beers on Friday.
Yeah, we do like seasonal beers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He go, listen, and he would find these crazy beers. And so we would do the happy hour, 5 o'clock, right? It was funny.
Yep.
And then VG come up, we'd do the happy hour, hang out, bro. And then we would have a catch. There was a Nerf ball. And we would have a catch. And
Again, I wouldn't call it a catch.
And the sludge, there was a little bit of a mishap. And then we had to go to the emergency room.
Yo, Tunis, this ball zipped by my ears so fast. I thought like my goatee hairs were like burning and ember. I could smell burnt hair. This ball zipped by my head. Then you just heard this like dead thud and a scream out in pain.
Oh,
His
no.
finger was like pointing like 90 degrees the wrong way.
Yeah, but it's a Nerf ball. It literally was a Nerf football.
Yeah, but if you hit it in the right spot, it can still break something.
You know, in your defense, Dan, he's a hooper. He should know better. You got to keep your hands wide to avoid those jammed fingers. You know, when you're playing.
Yes. Now, and listen, I felt guilty, bad. I walked
you walked him to the ER.
I walked him to the ER, Tunis. I felt bad for the sludge.
Yeah.
I saw that X-ray. Oh my God, I got so sad. I was like, I can't.
Can I say, when they do these pressers, your commentary over top of it, it's like Manning S. You got to do it every press conference. You need to do live commentary.
All right, you know what? I think it would be fun to do.
Yeah, it would.
Because sometimes I can't help myself, and I got to blab, and sometimes I forget the mic is on.
Yeah, it's so good. Hey, happy College Hoops Day,
dude! I was thinking of you. Today. Listen, I was thinking of you because you're a monster college basketball man.
I got my Street Smith. I got my ass lines. I'm ready to go.
I know who's your locks today, VG?
I'm always going with the fighting Mick Crones. Not just today. I think that Mick Crones of UCLA, I mean, it's not going out on a limb. They were in the finals last year. They returned everybody. They got a big freshman coming in. Usually I fade Kentucky early because they're all freshmen and youngsters.
Yeah.
But he's got a bunch of transfers coming.
They're good.
A little more experience than Duke tonight, so I'm going to grab Kentucky tonight.
So you go, Wildcat. I love it. Coach Cal, baby.
Hey, man, you know there's regional games in Philly this year? We got Sweet 16 and Elite 8 games.
Oh, we got the Sweet 16 Elite 8?
Yeah, man. So everyone's got to play
at the Wachovia Center.
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
And keep your eye on the next
Wells Fargo. I said Wachovia. Oh my God.
The next
my head's all messed up.
Sharpshooter, man. You know, coming out of my squad, the Cuse. Preseason second teamer, Buddy Boeheim.
Hey, we got the Cats ready to roll, baby.
Yeah, Jay's gonna be a problem for me again.
Yeah, he is.
He's got four or five leading scorers back. Gillespie's back.
Yeah, the Cats. Oh, the Cats. All right, VG, you're the best, man. See you, brother. Man. All right, Jonas, you didn't have to go get. I mean, it's college basketball. One time I got excited.
I got you.
All right.
By the way, Seth Curry, questionable for tonight.
Oh, my God, really?
So I don't know who's going to play, man.
Oh, my God.
You got anything left in the tank?
Yeah.
You going to run one more time?
Listen, you have a catch like that, too, so don't act like it's just me throwing a ball like that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've tried playing catch with you in these hallways before. It's not really catch. It's like, now it's my turn to try to catch it.
Listen, we were just we got out of hand. We were throwing the ball hard. You know how it is.
I have a tennis ball.
It's a Nerf ball
in my hand right now.
It's a Nerf ball.
I have a tennis ball in my hand right now. If there was no glass in between us, I would just go get it to you, and then you'd wind up.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I blame Cousin Joey because that's what he did to me. And he would make you, like he would torture, like he would throw it. Like there was this, you know the wiffle football?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's really hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You throw perfectly, though.
Right, but the wiffle, like hard plastic football, and it's big. It's like, it's like the size. It's just wiffle, but it's heavy.
Yeah.
So back in the day, we were kids. Like he had a great arm. So we would throw it. And then and it was cold, and if you dropped it, you got killed. Like you couldn't drop the ball. Like he'd make you do all kinds of things. So, and it
What? Like suicides?
It would kill your hands. Like when you would try to catch that, fire it at you, your hands are cold, right?
Cold.
They were cold, freezing. And it was back in the day cold too, homie. And you would catch the ball, and your hands would be like, like the pain that would come from catching that thing. You know.
That's how you learned.
That's it. So I'm just a product, my environment. Because you're not fired up for some hoop.
Of course. I was
college hoop, man. You was at me.
I was talking
about Jay Wright.
I was talking about it last night with my bartender. We were getting into the college hoop talk yesterday. So I was at one of the bars with like the 10 TVs. And
dude,
last night, all you had was Sixers Monday night football, right? And he was like, dude, tomorrow we're going to have boom, 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 boom.
Dude, no Curry tonight. I think I'm going to go. I don't want to. I'll watch, but I think I'm going to be heavy college basketball.
Yeah, and it sucks. Flyers off again, man.
I know. Tomorrow night, the Leafs.
Yeah,
dude.
I miss them, man.
Dude, the Leafs tomorrow night. What? Austin Matthews.
I'm pumped for tomorrow. I miss them. They've been so much fun to watch.
I know. Listen, you go beat Washington on the road, come back, beat the Leafs.
Oh, by the way, you never said. Yesterday, you gave me a proclamation about the song, but we never got into it.
Okay, so here's my proclamation. And I promise I'll get back to the phones in a second. Here's my proclamation. If they continue to win at this clip over the next, I'll give it until January.
Okay.
Then the song's grandfathered in.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
All right.
Then I think it's got to stay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're on a roll.
Because you said you would get rid of this song.
Three losses in a row.
3 losses in a row. If they and listen, if they don't lose if they have no 3-game losing streaks between now and December 31st, New Year.
That's impressive.
Song stays. It's got good karma. And that's for you.
Thanks, man.
Cowboy Dave.
What's going on, Anthony?
What's happening, Cowboy Dave?
You made me homesick when you was talking about the lakes. Here's your turtle story. When I was a kid in Alabama, we caught a turtle shoot. You see turtle soup in Alabama, Anthony.
Wow. Did they really make some turtle soup in Alabama?
Great turtle soup down south, Anthony. It's a delicacy. You have to.
I thought it was a Philadelphia thing. Like goes back to the Revolution and G-Dub.
Anthony. People know how to make it. It's a delicacy.
Yeah.
Now, Anthony, after
I do
all
like
the
I would like to taste that southern turtle soup.
And Tunis, let me just say, you want to see the Flyers? Go watch my Brindamore team, the Carolina Panthers.
Flyers! Because next week. Wait, Saturday? Canes? They got the Canes.
Go look at Carolina.
They got the Canes Saturday.
Canes
Flyers.
Up, yeah.
Flyers Canes on Saturday.
And they just tune. And the reason I could call yesterday, Anthony, I had my family going through a very tight emergency. So it's not like, family first. Tunis, let me tell you something about me. That garbage I saw from the Cowboys, you think you hard? Dak, are you kidding me, Anthony? And these guys get on here, Anthony, with these numbers and these facts. You know what they could do, Anthony? I don't want to hear it. You get 6 figures, you get $1 million. You better come out and execute. If not, you know what's next, Anthony, right? I'm going to keep it clean. It's a family show. What? Are you kidding me, Anthony? Are you kidding me, Anthony? I'm an Alabama guy.
Are you kidding me?
I'm an Alabama guy, and I watch. I know.
What? Hey, wait. Time.
He ain't making
wait, shut up. Stop talking. Wait. All these years, I thought you were from the Bay Area. You're from Alabama?
I'm from the Bay Area. Born in Phoenix City, moved out here when we was 4 or 5. Been in Vallejo. I'm 8 minutes from Silverado. My family is here.
Come on, man.
Meanwhile,
all these years he's from Alabama.
I call
Silverado. What?
I thought he was a Rangers fan.
Ranger Dave. I used to call him Ranger Dave.
But he just said
he actually is a great hockey guy.
Yeah, but he just said you want to see a true test. My Canes.
Yeah. I heard that.
Wait, what do you mean my Canes?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I thought you were a Rangers fan. Now all of a sudden you're a Hurricanes fan.
I know.
Meanwhile, you're also an Alabama fan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I agree with you.
Why do you go out on a limb there, Dave?
I agree. No, he's out of his mind. But all of a sudden, he's Alabama. I'm an Alabama guy. Alabama forever. He told me he's from the West Coast. He does know his hockey, though. I'll give him that. He loved the Sharks back in the day. He was a Sharks guy.
So he was a Sharks fan, and the Rangers started winning. Now he's a Canes guy. All right, yeah, sure.
John, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Johnny.
Yo, guys, I'm enjoying your show today.
Thank you, John. What's happening, brother?
There's only one thing to come of the Eagles. I think it's like a silent tank. They don't want to come out and say it because it's so obvious that defense is so soft that I think they're tanking to maybe the Eagles get another top 10 pick beside Miami's. What do you think?
Is it a tank? I mean,
definitely. Because it's so obvious they're playing so soft on defense.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, they're not that good, period. So it's not like right. It's not like
I understand they got no shot to make the playoffs. So let's get a better draft pick.
I hear you, buddy. And
then based on that, is there any stud quarterbacks available this year? I don't really follow college that much.
Yeah, there's a handful of kids that you want to look at that are going to they're going to be the names that you're going to hear. There's a kid from Liberty, Malik Willis. There's a kid from Ole Miss, Matt Corral. There's a kid from Pitt, Pinkett. There's a kid from Nevada, Carson Strong. And then there's a kid from Carolina, Sam Howell.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these kids. They say the kid from Liberty. Who does Liberty play? They don't play anybody.
Yeah, but I don't care about who they played. That doesn't mean anything to me. Listen, Jalen Hurts, God bless him, played at Alabama, right? He played at Oklahoma, right? But again, that tells you that the level of competition is irrelevant. It's about how you project them at the next level.
Right, and how they're coached. Now, the Eagles could ruin this new quarterback. Maybe they're ruining Hurts because I don't think their coaching's that good.
Yeah, well, maybe. I just don't think he's got the physical tools. What do you got on the turtle?
Oh, man. Well, first of all, you got to be careful because salmonella is on those turtles. You gotta be careful.
Oh, all right.
So
all right.
You got to be careful with that.
Okay.
And you know what? I know your kid wants a turtle. Why don't they make these good plaster turtles. They look real.
No.
And they look
plaster turtle for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, they look.
Johnny.
They look like they're real.
That's a violation. Come on, John. I love you, buddy. I gotta go. Come on, man. You gonna make my kid give him a plastic turtle? You know what to do with that? He go, Daddy, that really? And if I were him, I'd say roof it. Come on. 610-632-0975. I spy 2 open lines. You want to grab them? It's Cuz Radio with that man, Lachunas. 97.5 The Fanatic.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Sixers dealing with COVID. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Lowe's. The holidays are already here at Lowe's. Get pre-lit artificial trees starting at $99. Home to any budget. Home to any possibility while supplies last. Valid 11/4 through 11/10. So now through tomorrow. Okay. The Sixers are dealing with all kinds of COVID issues. Joel Embiid, he is out. He tested positive yesterday. And according to Doc Rivers, he's been hit hard by COVID-19, as was Tobias Harris last week, who's still out. Matisse Thybulle, Isaiah Joe also in health and safety protocols. So the Sixers were shorthanded yesterday against the Knicks, a game in which they lost, and they'll be shorthanded again tonight. Second game of a back-to-back when they take on the Milwaukee Bucks. You can listen to that game live right here on The Fanatic. Flyers off again today. They return tomorrow when they take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. You heard from Jeff McClain earlier today with Anthony. That entire interview is podcasted on 97.5thefanatic.com. You also heard from defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, who spoke to the media and said that the Eagles need to do a better job at disguising pressures, bringing more blitzes, and making sure teams don't throw for 80-plus completion percentage. We mentioned that as well today. Okay. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
and Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Over to Maxey, three-point shot. It's good. A huge shot by Tyrese Maxey.
Sixers, Bucks. Tonight at 7:30. Hear all the action right here on your home for 76ers basketball. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Sixers basketball is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app.
Yo, Philadelphia, Anthony Gargano talking with my childhood friend, Bob Marino, president of Spring Garden Lending's Mid-Atlantic region. What's up, Bob?
Big news, Ant. Our 30-year fixed-rate permanent financing is a winner.
Give me the lowdown.
The product, Permanent Plus, is for financing single, multifamily, and some mixed-use projects with a loan size of between $150,000 and, get this, $20 million.
$20 million? Wow, that's a spread.
Right, Ant, and catch this. We can finance a 50-unit apartment building.
Sounds like a game changer to me.
Yo, Bo, this is the big leagues.
Bob, big leagues. Real estate developers, investors, listen up. Not only is Spring Garden Lending one of the region's fastest-growing companies, not only are they faster than a bank, less expensive than hard money lenders, but now they're providing 30-year fixed-rate permanent financing at out-of-the-park rates. Spring Garden Lending, a private lender specializing in bridge loans, and now 30-year fixed permanent financing for real estate investments in the Philadelphia market.
And we close loans in 3 weeks or less.
My peeps, take advantage. Join a winning team.
Fall's upon us, so it's that time of year again to consider replacing your old drafty windows and doors before another cold winter season rolls in. And when I need a company to help me with these home projects, I turn to the experts, my good friends at Guided Door and Window. Act now, you'll receive 20% off all windows and doors. Plus, Guided will allow you to start your project today with no money out of pocket. And take up to 3 years to pay it off interest-free once the job is expertly installed. So, you'll be able to start enjoying all the benefits of the new, highly energy-efficient windows and doors in your house, including an increased comfort level of your home and lower monthly energy bills. All the while, you take advantage of 20% savings, and you have the luxury of paying off your project with 0% interest for up to 36 months. But you must act now. This offer is for a limited time only, and restrictions apply. For full details, call Guida today and schedule a free no-obligation in-home estimate. The number's 1-877-GO-GUIDA, or you can check them out online at GoGuida.com. That's GoGuida.com.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt, and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean. And there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the Ad Council.
When others treat your fries as an afterthought, all you're left with are cold, soggy fries. That's why Wendy's new fries are ones you won't forget, guaranteed to be hot and crispy, or we'll replace them. We're talking natural cut, skin-on fries, perfectly seasoned with a hint of sea salt. In fact, they're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. These are fries so hot and crispy, they beg a new question.
What would you like with your fries?
Try them today, only at Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, taste preference based on a national taste test by an independent research company.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? So it's about time for an oil change? We've got what you need. Right now, you can get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic or synthetic high mileage motor oil and an STP extended life oil filter for just $36.99. And you can get it all fast, your way. Just order online with our free same-day store pickup or next-day delivery.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Start your job today at AutoZone.com. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Pennsylvania. With Unibet Sportsbook's Level Up Parlay Booster, you can get unlimited parlay boosts of up to 50%. Sign up today to get $500 risk-free. Build a parlay no one else in Pennsylvania could have thought of. Download the app or visit pa.unibet.com. Unibet Sportsbook. Crazy about the odds. Must be 21 or over to play and physically located in Pennsylvania. Restrictions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches, weakness, or discomfort in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, and B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live your life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com.
Running a small business means just that, always running.
Woo, you're not kidding.
Which is why this holiday, while the other guys, not mentioning any names, are kicking it back, we'll be kicking it into gear by leaving our doors open for you. So whatever the ing you need this holiday, whether it's packing, shipping, or mailboxing, we'll be right here waiting.
Now that's an ing worth celebrating.
The UPS Store, every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
You and your phone have been through a lot this past year. It's been your lifeline to the world. And now some big wireless company is telling you got to buy a new phone from them and sign their contract? They don't control you. With TracFone Wireless, you can keep the phone, number, and network you already have. Already got a 5G phone? Keep that too. Because TracFone runs on America's best networks now with 5G nationwide. Plus, we've got unlimited talk and text smartphone plans starting at just $20. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. 5G nationwide access requires a 5G capable device. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Ready for cash back? Get 1.5% unlimited cash back with the Citadel Cash Rewards MasterCard. And for a limited time, enjoy a 0% intro annual percentage rate for 9 months. Visit citadelbanking.com/intro. Terms and conditions apply.
Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and mayo. A meal best served cold. The Pilgrim is back. Go to primohoagies.com for your nearest location. It's not just a hoagie. It's a Primo.
Hurt on the job? You need someone who will fight for you, stand up to the insurance companies, and knows the laws in Pennsylvania. Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers, wrote the book on workers' compensation in Pennsylvania, and they will fight for you. Visit PAWorkInjury.com now. When you're hurt at work, turn to a team you can trust. With offices in Center City, Bristol, Malvern, Allentown, Reading, Sunbury, and Harrisburg. We are ready to get you the justice you deserve. Call or click today. Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers.
Let's deal you in fast, PA, with Blast Poker on the World Series of Poker Real Money mobile app by Harris Philadelphia. Put your skills to the test any time of the day with these super turbo Texas Hold'em tournaments where you could win your share of up to $300,000. Just download the app or head to WSOP.com and get $50 of free play on deposit using promo code DIAMOND. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 21 or over and NPA to gamble. Know when to stop before you start. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello? Whether you're at home or on the go, listen to 97.5 The Fanatic on Odyssey on your smartphone, Roku, LG Smart TV, Waze, and more. That's Odyssey, AUDACY. Check it out now. More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right. 1:30 across the Delaware Valley. Jonas, where's the poll stand? Like I just the sight of the Jokic brothers has me shaking.
I don't think it's changed that much, dude. I think
I'm worried about the Mars twins. They're tough kids, but you're dealing with another type of dude out there.
28 minutes left to vote in this poll. We're just under 1,000 votes. Steel cage tag team match. Who wins? The Mars twins or the Jokic brothers? 70% going with Jokic brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, God only knows what the Jokic brothers do.
See, and then there's a guy. Listen, we may be right, but N.R. Garrett tweets in, "You're underestimating Philly people. Good luck."
Now, see, listen, we would never on the. First of all, we're Philly people. We're Philadelphia people, right? So I love the Mars twins. And me, I'm the biggest homer going. I admit it. I'm a homer. But I also know, I've read my share of spy novels, gangster shows. I watch those European gangster shows. Some of those dudes are deep in the street.
Yeah, they're tough, man.
You're navigating, rough scenes, man. They're rough. Listen, I put up Philadelphia tough. Those dudes are serious dudes.
I also this is a chance for me to give some more yos because a lot of people have sent in spots to get the snapper soup. So I might as well give a yo in the meantime. So Wolf says that
the wolf knows.
Well, he says the snapper soup is seasonal at the Hollywood Cafe, which is why it's not on the menu right now.
Oh, really?
So that they go by the season.
What's the season of? I thought there's always turtles.
I don't know.
Like it's soup. Right?
Yeah, maybe. John says the snapper soup can be found at 7 Star Diner, which is in Sewell. Jake goes with the Gateway Diner in Westville by the Brooklawn Circle. They have the snapper soup.
You sure the 7 Star Diner has it?
I've
been to the
John.
7 Star. I think we went. Maybe I'm sure that was it.
According to John, he says it's there. Brian says the best, in all caps, snapper soup is at the Country Squire in Broomall, right in Westchester Pike.
Ooh, the Country Squire.
I like a squire.
I love a Country Squire.
The Squiresman.
Sure you are. Sure you are. And I got to go to the Oyster House, see our boy.
Last thing, this is not snapper soup related, but Fire Howie checks in and goes, a catch with Anthony Gargano should be a part of the Squid Games. That's true. Now, have you finished it yet?
Nah, dude.
You put it on pause this long?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. You know what? We were in the mood for a show. I mean, a movie the other day, Saturday night. So I wanted to watch that movie I told you about the gangster.
Yeah, so you tweeted it out.
In the 70s, 80s. The Ruthless. It was entertaining. I'm going to start tweeting out a lot more like entertainment stuff because I like it.
All right.
But it was good.
Gotta get back on the Squid Game, man.
Yeah, I know. I got to do that.
It finished strong.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I got to get back. I got to do the Squid Game.
How many episodes you watched? 2?
3. 4.
Oh, so you're right in the thick of it.
Trying to remember what 4 was.
Because 2 was the slowest one because it was like there wasn't a game in the second episode.
Yeah, no, it was. No, it's good. I loved it. I mean, I don't know what happened. You know what it is? I get caught up with football, dude. I had no idea. Mike told me yesterday. Curb is back.
Oh yeah, came back. That's right.
I had no idea. I'm like living under a rock between the kids and football. Hoop. I don't know, hockey. What's my sports? I don't know. I didn't even know Curb was back. He said there's 3 episodes. I was waiting for it, too. Forgot all about it. I got a lot of catching up to do.
You got a lot, man.
Yeah, but see, this is, high sports tide. You know what I mean? Let me get Nikki up here. Nikki, what's going on, Nikki?
Antonio.
What's up, my brother?
Baby Daddy Chudas, what's up? Congratulations, man.
Oh, thanks, Nick. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're welcome. Listen, I passed Squid Game, man. Pass. I'll tell you right now. It finishes strong. It finishes. I don't know if it finishes strong. I know a lot of people love that, but it's... Anyway.
It finished strong. Maybe the final scene, not so much, but the entire final episode was good.
No, listen, the final scene was wonderful, actually. The final 2 scenes.
Yeah, see, I disagree.
Actually.
We could talk about that off the air.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off the air. And I tried to get into Ruthless right after the last Gomorrah. And I was like, I just can't go through to another Italian show. It was like Overdrive, Overkill.
No, it was a movie, though.
I thought it was cheesy, though.
Yeah, well, it was cheesy in this way. It was supposed to be because it was a period piece.
Yeah,
you're thinking about the music, right?
No, we're like 70s, like cutting back and forth some scenes. And
yeah, I liked it. I thought it was well done.
All right, well, I
had the vibe.
Yeah, no, it's got a good vibe, yeah. I just finished called Disconnect, and there's a couple of them out there. It's the one in 2012, and it's got 2 people we like, Jason Bateman in it from Ozark, but it's got the blonde from 000, Andrea, I think I heard.
Oh, really? That was a great show, 000. I'm shocked it didn't come back.
Yeah, and these two Bateman and Andrea play a really big role in this movie called Disconnect. It's really good. It's about social media and kids in high school dealing with it and parents dealing with it.
Dude, I think I'm out on that subject.
All right, yeah. Anyway,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I know because you're a parent. And
yeah, like I'm out on that. Like that's the last thing I want to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just get in on the. I stay on the gangsters.
Yeah, and I would take. Look, I know about the Morris twins, man. But first of all, I'm not fighting either of them. But if I got to pick one, I'm going to pick the Morris twins. Because I'm thinking, I'm from Philly. They're from Philly. I might get a little bit of empathy before they snuff me out, right? Yeah. So
no, but those other dudes, they give you no empathy.
Yeah, they just stuff you out. They don't even care. They don't even bat an eye. Yeah.
Yeah, they go and then they go get a drink after. Order a hot
quick
meal.
Question: Who's a better athlete, Jalen Hurts or Ben Simmons? And who's a better player in his sport, Ben Simmons or Jalen Hurts? And I'm gonna answer. I think Ben's a better athlete in general.
What?
I think. Yeah, I mean, just because these guys aren't. He's not a quarterback, and
You're
Ben's
obsessed
not a real
with
basketball
BS.
player.
You're obsessed. Yeah. You're obsessed with Ben, Nikki. You're obsessed with him.
I can't. I need him to lead my life, man. Like I'm in a relationship.
He's not even around.
He's not around. You spent 4 hours yesterday with Jalen Brown. Can we get more Jalen to Philly? Jalen Brown.
Yeah, he would be the superior Jalen.
No question.
If you got Jalen Brown, that's a tremendous Jalen.
You can get rid of 3 Jalens. You get rid of Rager, Hurts, and
Jalen Ortiz.
Yeah, right. Peace, fellas.
See, Nikki, forgot Jalen Ortiz. Spelled differently, but it's all right. Still another Jalen. Jalen Brown. Tunis, I'm still holding out hope. Jalen Brown. Nikki's obsessed with Ben.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he put down the wine bottle and picked up the bong today. I'm talking Ben Simmons versus Hurts.
Nate, what's going on, Nate?
Yo, how you guys doing?
What's happening, Nate?
Nothing much. I'm chilling. Yeah, I think to your curb point, an underrated thing with that show is that it's just kind of how many times I feel like every season it's like 10 times in a season he's sitting at the dinner table just getting upset about nothing. I feel like that's the whole show.
Right.
Right? Isn't it? It's always like
there's something that bothers him. Yeah.
It's always like, what do you think about this painting my daughter painted? And he's like, don't care for it. And then the whole table flips out.
Right. I haven't seen it this season yet. Is it good?
I haven't seen it. I know that the last season they did. That was pretty sharp. So I think he still got it.
I think so too. The Spike shop was great, like the Spike coffee shop.
Yeah, and like the beans and stuff.
Yeah, the beans,
in Mexico with the beans. I like that.
Yeah, that was good. I'm with you, brother.
You're with me. All right. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about coaching for 1 second because I think this Broncos game is actually way bigger than we're going to give it credit for, but like
bigger?
I mean, I don't know bigger, but
for what reason? Like what's on the line?
I think it's we don't talk about in the NFL statement wins mean so much. For that guy Saleh in New York with Mike White to get a win against those hot Bengals when they were 5-2, for him to get a win with Mike White, that gives you so much confidence that it's like, all right, this guy can coach. Sirianni, I think he can coach. Gannon, he's going to be coaching for his job. That guy needs to find something. These last 8 games, they need to find something. He needs to dig deep. I agree with what all you guys were saying about the coaching. But, statement wins in the NFL. If the Eagles don't hit that 61-yard field goal, they beat the Giants, their arch rival, or 11-5 the year prior. Do we win the Super Bowl? I don't know. But wins give you so much confidence. They give you so much belief. I think Sirianni,
the only problem is, though, like, when you're talking about a team that's, like, they're all going to be back. Like, listen, I wouldn't have a problem bringing I detest Jonathan Gannon, right, his coaching. But, you bring the guy back. I'm not thinking they're going to fire him after a one and done coaching doesn't usually happen. I mean, that's a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, coordinator, I think. Did we do that? I don't know if we did that for McDermott when he was coordinator. Did we? Or he might have had 2 years when Andy
and unfairly too, by the way. They put him in an unfair spot. It was not fair the way stuff happened.
I would agree. I'm just saying, I think this coaching staff even for next year, they need a statement win.
Yeah.
They need a win that they can hang their hat on and say, whether it's...
I'll be honest, I'd rather have the pick.
You'd rather have the pick?
I'd rather have the higher pick, yeah.
I'd rather have the playoffs.
Playoffs?
I want.
Wait, whoa.
I know.
Playoffs for who?
Look, I won't go as far. These birds,
brother, you're my man. You're a great dude. Listen, I want to save you. Get that thought out of your head. They're no good. They're not a good team, let alone a playoff team.
I've been alive 20-odd years. Every more than every other year, I've been alive. More than half of the time, the Eagles make the playoffs. I don't know.
They're not making the playoffs. Listen to me. They're not making the playoffs. Repeat after me. Man. They're not making the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs. Yes. But if they beat the Broncos...
no, they're not making the playoffs. If they beat the Broncos, they're still not making the playoffs. They're not a good team. They're not good. And it's fine because it's a rebuild. It's why I don't get emotional about games, wins, losses. It's about growth and what you see from them. They're not good. They're poorly coached. They don't have a lot of talent. It's not a playoff. It's not even close to a playoff team. Even in this ridiculous NFL where things happen, they're not good.
You know what I hated, Ant? I saw, I think it was the Fox pregame show leading up to, we got to watch the Cowboys-Broncos game Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Right.
And they put up the in the hunt standings. And the
graphic.
The Eagles were in the graphic.
Yeah.
In the hunt.
Yeah, in the hunt.
So now that they're 3-6, do you think they will still be in the hunt this upcoming weekend? Because they're 3 games out of the wild card. So technically,
dude, really?
mathematically,
in the hunt.
In the hunt, bro.
Listen, they got to be shot, put out of misery in the hunt. Like this is not a fox hunt, playoff hunt. Come on, that's just absurd.
Carson gave all those offensive linemen the shotguns that one year.
Yeah.
They can use those to hunt.
Seriously, that's ridiculous. That's why I blanched it when people are going, well, if they win this week, are we talking playoffs? No, we're not talking playoffs. They're no good.
And is this
you guys just, here's the thing. Poor Nate. Nate's terrific. But here's the problem. Nate's not used to them not making the playoffs.
Right.
He said it. He's not used to watching bad football. This is not good football. It's not. Do you enjoy watching it? I don't. I watch it because I love them and because this is what we do. But it's not good football. Watch any other game, you go, that's better football.
Just watch the other quarterback in any game, except maybe this weekend, because you're not going to,
Teddy?
We're not going to be begging for Teddy Bridgewater.
I don't know. Teddy might have a big day with Judy's back.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
Cortland Sutton.
For the people that
against the Jonathan Gannon defense.
For the people that try to argue that Hurts is like a franchise quarterback, just watch the other guy they faced last weekend, and Justin Herbert.
Well, right.
They're on the field.
Right. Even the one guy, Sharp, who I loved, called earlier, was a pro Jalen guy. Was like, look, he almost beat Herbert. Come on. Why are you settling? If you stack Herbert next to Jalen, come on. We don't need to know. We don't need to talk about who's better. So why would you settle for less? Right? You know that kid, who's not the best quarterback in the league, but is a good young quarterback, is way better. So why would you, as a fan, settle for the inferior guy?
No clue. Because of likability, I guess.
Yeah, but you want to win, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to win. Don't you want to win? Isn't it more fun when they're good?
Yeah, Ronald Rice seems like
boom. We haven't done that all season. Right?
Yeah.
Bells.
Yeah, we haven't done bells.
No bells, no boom. Just boom, brown. That's it.
The only boom we did was when we, let's get nuts for the Brady matchup. And you had the chupacabra.
Oh, I love that, yeah. He still didn't do what I said in that game. You remember?
Yep.
I was screaming about blitz and pressures, the whole thing.
Interior pressure.
That's what I was talking about, interior pressure the whole game. Yeah, whatever. But they know it all. Football guys.
That's what the numbers say.
Yeah. They know it all, the football guys, with their stats. Bobby, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Bob.
What's going on, boys? Real quick before we get started, I want to invite you guys to a knitting convention after I break somebody's finger with a Nerf ball and then we get a plastic turtle. Those are violations of the highest level. What's going on with this world? Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. You know what you're going to say on the radio, and then it's like, come on, man. What are you going to do? Sorry. Anyway, there's two that I think Caller John started with a good point. With it looks like almost like preseason-ish with our defense specifically that. Maybe it's like a beta test. They want to see how our DBs do in man coverage or like one-on-one scenarios, tackling an open field. It's either that or you got to fire this punk. You know what I mean? Because it's got to be one or the other because like Wink Martindale, Rex Ryans.
You're right.
Vic Fangio. I grew up, when I was a kid, Buddy Ryan was my dude. You know what I mean? And you knew it was up. Jerome Brown, Reggie, Clyde Simmons.
I bet we just lost Mike Pitts.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, he passed away over the weekend.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I brought that up earlier. I was talking about that defense, how much fun that defense was.
Oh, my God, yes. Rest his soul. God bless him. But, man, that's brutal. So, and then obviously when that happened, that hit us all. I remember.
Jerome, man. Jerome was the man. He was the best.
That was a Super Bowl defense. That was an all-time defense, and not people nowadays.
It's a shame. If Buddy was a decent coach, they should have won. Yeah. They would have won.
Yeah, because I think good leader, great defender, but schematics, X's and O's.
Yeah, I mean he killed Randall. Like he wasted Randall.
Yeah, and I mean like the third down punts or the third down was cunning. I mean that messes the psychology of it. There's a little bit to that, but yeah, I don't know what, like Wink Martindale's assistant, Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
I hope he's
look at my man Takeo. Takeo's
yeah.
Right?
D'Amico Ryans, I think, as well. I mean, there's
D'Amico's,
yeah, up and down to these games, but I mean, at the end of the aggressive defense, I think that fits our city's personality more so than these other,
I think you're right. I think you're dead right, my man. Dead right. Excellent. I agree. I would concur on all that. I don't know if we want to attack. You know what it is? Their identity is not what we want it to be.
No.
What they want to be is not what we want them to be. Right. Bells.
Yeah, it's not that.
They're not bells.
No.
No. You hear the keys tapping. All right, we're getting kicked out. Judas, we're getting kicked out. No fear. Mikey Miss, Tyrone, the General, and Jen coming up next. Stay tuned, all right? Don't go anywhere. Thanks for hanging. We love you. We'll see you in the morning.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Sixers dealing with COVID. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Temple Basketball. Don't miss the Temple Basketball home opener against Maryland Eastern Shore this Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Leah Center. It's $1 dog night at the game. Visit DallasTix.com. Sixers had to take on the New York Knicks yesterday, and they were shorthanded. Joel Embiid tested positive with COVID-19. Tobias Harris already out with COVID-19. Matisse Thybulle and Isaiah Joe in health and safety protocols. So the Sixers without a lot of players, shorthanded. They lose to the Knicks, and